Greetings, gentlemen. How are you? That's good to hear. Oh, alright.
Hello there.
It was me rejoining. My PC is not being helpful right now.
Also, Kitty and I may have to leave a few minutes early today. We're supposed to be going out to dinner tonight to celebrate Buck graduating freshman year. Yarr, she survived.
Spoilers are going to be the death of me. Excuse me.
Hello there.
Do not like what this update has done. It's annoying me. Log in with Discord. Okay, I am not logged in with Discord.
Oh, right on. Hmm.
We're still missing some peeps, like Saren and Des.
Kitty will be here in a few minutes. Kombucha's good.
Nice. Hello.
You should definitely read that to Crimson whenever you join. Yeah, that'll be so funny. Kitty has something funny to share with you. Huh? This is still the same battle that's going on. You rolled that. Nice. Ooh. Was it?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. Hang on,
that's interesting.
Just a moment here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the stream. This has been a long time coming now. I'm hoping that we're able to get every... What is going on with my mic? Why is it just peaking like that? Hang on. Properties. Yeah, that's... Okay. Well, weird. I don't know why it's peaking like that, but anywho, it looks like it's peaking. Anywho, Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is it. This is the final battle. The final session. This is where it all counts. This is where it all matters. The past 2 sessions have been lore episodes in due part. Kind of like I think it worked pretty well. Kind of like Dragon Ball. The original Dragon Ball series, Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if any of you have watched Dragon Ball Z before, but when Goku's powering up in order to try and defeat his enemy, and then delivers this really effective Kamehameha technique. This is going to be very interesting to see this all conclude. All this time getting to this point, starting from a group of level 1 adventurers seeking to effectively make their name in the world, in the realm of the Sword Coast, and now reaching this point. Now reaching this particular point where they face the worst of the worst when it comes to fighting foes. Ladies and gentlemen, we fight for the city of Baldur's Gate. They fight for its freedom. They fight for its liberty. Liberty from darkness. Liberty from evil and destruction. Turn that up just a little bit there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the Baldur's Gate arc of this campaign. This is arc 1. Now, I know it's been a long one, but it's been... Scheduling is one of the most dangerous foes of any D&D campaign. Just ask any dungeon master, and they will tell you. Yes, scheduling is the foe of any campaign. Now let me check here. Let me see how many people we got in here. Okay, we've got... Hold on a second. Right, I'm gonna undeafen now.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
It is good to see you. Welcome back to the table, Fate.
Yes, thank you. I had a really, really rough couple months, but I'm here.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
Also,
doing okay today, so hopefully
go
it'll
ahead
be all right.
and read those things to
Oh, okay.
This is really hilarious. What Kitty came up with.
So I was just sitting there thinking about stuff because I was watching some videos and whatnot. And I came up with a list. It's not a long list, but I came up with a list of things you don't want to hear from your DM or your doctor.
Oh no.
So we've got, that's not good, as number 1. Number 2, you should probably wrap things up. Number 3, you are prone and bleeding out. Number 4, I've never seen that before. Number 5, things don't look good for you. Number 6, you are now blind and deaf.
Worked before.
Number 7, that's not going to be enough to save you.
Oh, no.
So, there you go.
That's not gonna make the save.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna need a lot of gold.
There's one I really hope you have.
Oh my gosh.
When you were last messing with my headphones, what happened to the puff guard?
It's right there on the floor. I didn't mess with you.
I don't see it.
Underneath here.
Oh,
Right down.
gotcha. Okay. Well, we'll blame it on the cat, shall we?
Sure.
So I'm sorry if I was a lot, but there
Is
we
that
go.
all of them, Fate?
That's all I have so far.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay.
But
I got
did
one.
visit
I got
with
one. I was
Gloria.
really hoping you had.
Oh, okay.
Things
tell
you don't
me.
want your doctor. Actually, never mind. I was about to say it's things that like you don't want your doctor say, but it's like actually you do want to hear your DM say this. And it was gonna be, how do you want to do this?
Yeah. That's true.
That would be something you do want to hear your DM say.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that. That would be a funny variant too. You do like things you want to hear your DM say that you don't want to hear your doctor say.
That would be pretty good too. I might make a second list, so. Oh boy. But yeah, I don't know, I was just thinking about it's got a very Who's Line kind of vibe to it,
Yeah.
but that's not what I was going for when I was writing it down. I just was like, this is funny.
It almost was like things you can say to your DM, but not your wife type of feel.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I need to do one of those because you've DM'd for me, so that would be very funny. Like, or things,
Welcome in,
things
Des.
you want to hear from your
Hi.
DM, but not when
Hi,
he's
Des.
your husband.
Yeah, right.
It's over. No.
It's over. See you next week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see you next week. See you next month, actually. There we go. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Let me see here. I'm just trying to. All right.
Also, welcome in, Bo. Good to see you.
Indubitably. We are all here for session 37, The Fate of Baldur's Gate, as we now pick up where we left off last time. A lot of bad guys died. Tyron Vashtil fell. Bulk, fireman carried Corporal Caspian all across the courtroom to try and get him to Miyaka.
Didn't he also have a sword in him? And,
Yeah.
And like, wielded him like a
He
weapon?
used him like a weapon.
Well, that's certainly a use of improvised weapon.
he used him like an improvised weapon. Everybody was running around. The fire that Fate had started, she created an artificial wall of fire that's now still burning through the desks.
Budget wall of fire.
Yes, the budget wall of fire is still burning.
We
and
have
then-
firewall.
Excellent. I'm burning down the citadel.
In this case, she did start the fire. It's been burning since.
The round's been turning.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Also,
I like it.
Caldez ran into the big black bubble in the shadow dimension, and now he's just popped out.
Me.
He's just popped
Of course
out
he did.
with this metallic shard in hand, and also a promise to fulfill that nobody else knows.
Can you? The promise. It's. I'm thinking I remember it. I'm having a little.
So,
trouble. If you
the
want to
prom-
message it to me, unless you say it out loud.
Hang on just a moment here.
Promise? What promise? Huh?
Hold on a second. Let me message you here.
Yeah, you're into promises, aren't you? Kavitas?
Oaths, you might call them.
Yeah, oaths.
All the
Vows.
gods that Caldez is getting intertwined with, he might as well respec into cleric.
I'm gonna say warlock at this point.
He might as
Yeah.
well. Honestly, he might as well respec into corpse. Right up on your sheet.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, so as far as Fate knows, he went into this dark bubble with the aspect of Shar, and then he now popped out.
Well, we don't know what the
Don't know what
aspect of
was
Shar
on
is
there.
in there.
Yeah.
All we know is he
Oh,
went in the
okay.
bubble and he came out.
Okay, alright.
That there was a laser coming out of this bubble, and I think the laser stopped.
Yep, the laser has now stopped.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't trust him then. He's been turned.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? This is literally this is the
Aldous
point
would
of
never
what we
do
are here
anything that
for.
would compromise himself.
Yeah. So at
All right.
what point did Shar and Tiamat start arguing over how to kill Caldez?
I had this bit before where did anybody read the Constantine comics? It's
No.
literally going to be
No.
like how he can't die because he has deals with a bunch of different high-ranking like people in the underworld, and if he dies, there will be a literal like underworld-destroying war over his soul.
But
I
Because
because
he's
really
made
like
so
that
many
idea,
different deals.
actually.
I remember I do that by just not saying anything. Correct?
All right. So, Caldez, I
I
just
do that by just not saying anything. Correct?
Yes, essentially follow through with it or mention it to them. I mean, you could also ask technically your pseudo, quote unquote, patron as well.
Okay.
Although your patron did relay that to you, aka the message I just sent.
Okay.
Snitches get stitches, Caldes.
So I guess Caldes will probably want to ask his patron about what to do.
His Patreon?
Ask if
Yeah, it's Patreon.
Donate $5.
he'll also ask if he thinks it'd be a good idea for me to contact Gale about it if he thinks Gale would be
I
able
think
to
you
help me out.
already asked that question last time.
Tried to, but the very same storm that induced magical interference, communications, and means of communicating outside the city is still raging.
And I think like you did ask last time. I remember you being like, "Is there any way that you could talk to Gale about it?" And I'm pretty sure your voice was like, "There is no. It doesn't sound like there's any way to get out of the nobody is allowed to know bit."
So, last round, I'm looking through the rolls right here. So Aldian finished his combat last round. So it is now Jaheira this time, as Lystra is being flanked on both sides right now by both Aldian and Bulk. So right now, it is Jaheira's turn. Mrs. Owlbear, all the way at the front of the room, she's still an owlbear. She's staring down at this Sharan paladin and just screeching. Meanwhile, like the barrier, the very front of the room has gone down, so Gawain and Master Incinerator now, Flare Slayer, running while bleeding across the room. They're running in as this fake Draven has just come in through one of the windows and is threatening the party's efforts. So Jaheira's over here on the other side of the room. She is going to attack this paladin. She's just been holding her ground this whole time. So now she's going to attack with her beak first, and then attack with her claws. First attack misses. Second attack hits with the 19. And she'll be doing 16 damage. She instantly kills the Sharan.
Nice.
Just slash. She kills him. Then she, in one move, just like cleaves, reaches down, screeches, just like gets up on her hind legs, reaches down as the Sharan tries to raise his shield, literally cuts through the steel of the shield with her claws, cuts his head off, and cuts through the upper part of his torso, sending him to the ground. She then turns around, turns back into herself, and exits her wild shape.
I mean, that's one kind of druid. I mean, if you want to go that route, that's fine.
So yeah, I'm going to drop Jaheira back on the map. There she is. Boom! So Jaheira does that, and she then turns back to the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, using her full movement to go this way, and that'll be the end of her turn. Asterion. Seeing the look of the room right now and seeing that you guys have Lystra surrounded, he says, "Oh, looks like you guys have everything in hand. I'm just going to, I'm going to handle business across the room. I hope you don't mind." So he's just going to,
Burn all the evidence.
Oh, hello, Marnius Thrax. Welcome to the stream. We are in the midst of combat to finish this arc here and now. Welcome to the stream, good sir. I am hydrated. Thank you. So Asterion, he is going to cunning action. He is going to actually hang on. Let me discount double check here. Okay, yeah. He's going to cunning action dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He's going to go over here. He's going to face the Sharan War Priestess, and he is going to... Let's see. I know he's got something in his bag of tricks. He isn't just going to walk up to her and talk about how awesome she is. Let's see. No, I used that last time. I could have used that too, but I don't want to. Dang. He does not have a whole bunch of close quarters stuff. So he's going to lash out with one of his daggers here. Here, actually, no, wait. He's going to lash out with one of the weapons he picked up off the ground here, trying to land a strike with one of his daggers. That is a dirty 20. That is just going to be the 8. The plus 3 would have been if it was a critical. So he's just going to land 8 points of damage on the Sharn War Priestess. Let me see here. Let's see. No. I had a different health bar for... What was that? It was... No. Okay, so it was dropped to... Okay, she is moved to bloodied now. And that'll be the end of Astarian's turn. The Justiciars are all dead. The Sharn Adamants are all dead. The War Priestess is trying to figure out what to do next. So she is seeing this threat in front of her. First and foremost, let me see, 5, 10, 15, 20. What she's actually going to do, even with the threat in front of her, let me see. Okay, yeah. See, even seeing the threat in front of her, she's still going to send her radiant balloon animal over here, whoop, right beside you, Bulk, and she's going to try to land a hit with her. Let's see, a spiritual weapon. All right, so spiritual weapon attack. Does 24 hit?
So.
For 4...
Crimson, would you like to combine our chats if you think you're able to handle it? Your PC and everything?
Okay, so for 2 damage, got it.
I mean, I'd have to be... Yeah, for 2 damage. Comes floating up and whoop! Kind of boops you around the back, gives you a nice little hard pat on the back. As for combining chats, I mean, I'm using my phone right now.
Okay, but I mean, we don't have to.
Yeah, I don't... Now, with this setup right here, I don't know how to do that on mobile.
Mobile's pretty gross sometimes, honestly. It's more difficult to use, in my opinion.
That, and if I open up another window right now, it's going to show my Twitch panel and everything.
That's alright.
So, the Sharn War Priestess, she uses her bonus action to move this... Actually, no. It actually has a separate action. So the War Priestess, she is going to do something else. She is going to use... Let's see. All right. So, seeing the situation in the room... seeing the temperature in the room, rather, she is going to... What was that again? Hang on. Let me just reread that. Make sure I was reading that right. Okay, so what she's actually going to do...
I want to be quiet, right?
Oh, I know what she's going to do. She's going to use Spirit Guardians. So she is going to cast Spirit Guardians to summon forth the Spiritual Guardians here. It's a 15-foot radius all around her. So it's going to be this big necrotic circle moving all around her from the point where she's standing. So boop. Should be about accurate. If not, I could adjust the circle. That's going to be on her person right there. Okay, so it's going to be about 15 feet from her. So it'd be touching there, 15 feet touching there. Yep. So everybody within this circle here, within this bubble, is about to be slapped with necrotic damage. as she stands there summoning this bubble forth.
Oh man, sure would suck to be in that bubble. Sorry, Phineas.
And the Astarion.
And
he's not-
Thessala.
Nobody cares about Thessala. We'll get the whip off of her when she.
Oh wow, okay, we'll wait for it and then loot the corpse, okay. Wow.
She's healed, but she's unconscious, so she could die. And that is the Sharon War Priestess's turn. Actually, wait, no,
Wait,
that is
what?
not her turn. Hang on.
When you say she's healed but she's unconscious, like, what do you mean? Like, she's stabilized?
She's stabilized.
Why is she still dying?
She's not dying currently.
Okay, you're just
Yeah.
saying she could
She's-
die
yeah.
because of this.
She could die because of this. She's been stabilized, but she's not like up and
Okay.
like if she'd been healed with regular means, she would have been like standing up. Like if you cast a healing spell on somebody, he's like whoop, jumping jacks.
Right.
But right now, she's just been like somebody paid some medical attention to her.
Yeah,
then moved on.
Sorry, I thought you said like she was actively dying, but she
No.
or she was unconscious but still dying, and I was like, okay, wait, what? How did that happen? She got healed. Okay, gotcha. I'm tracking now.
She is okay. This war priestess is then going to take the risk of getting smackoed. So 5, 10, 15. She's going to move up to here and move her bubble with her as well. That would put Aldian and Bulk within the range of the bubble. And she's going to
I'm
risk.
out of the thing yet.
She is going to risk getting smacked by both Phineas and Astarion. So Phineas is going to take an attack of opportunity with his dagger. Excuse me. Thank you.
It'd be funny if it knocked her out.
That's a 9, so that'll miss.
Oh, unfortunate.
Astarion is also going to try to hit.
I thought you meant the sneeze at first, and I was like, that would be the most funny metagaming ever. Just
No,
like,
no, no.
"Achoo,"
So
and
a
then
17
boom, all the baddies are dead.
A 17 will, hold on, let me double check here. It should, yeah, it should hit. Yeah, that hits. So he hits with his dagger for 9 piercing, and as soon as she tries to run up, you see her reach forward. It's like, Lady Lystra! And as she does, Astarion's like, where are you going? Immediately takes his dagger, actually flings it as she goes running, stabs her in the back, and kills her instantly.
Oh. Okay.
Vashtil is dead. Miyaka is still up and kicking. Miyaka, seeing all this going on over here, seeing that Caspian has been stabilized and he's still just kind of just like clutching at his gut that had recently been magically sewn back together. She sees this one cultist over here and she's like, okay, I'm doing my part. She's going to run over here. She's going to try and bonk him.
Bonk.
She's going to take her quarterstaff, double, like gripping with double hands. She's just like white knuckling. She's like, ah! Boom. And it's effective. It's effective. Hang on a second.
For bonk.
Hang on a second. Yeah, it's effective. It is time for bonk. It is time for bonk. So she bonks for 7. Wow. This guy is bloodied. Like, he is barely holding on for life. She almost bonked him out of existence.
A solid bonk.
She just goes running and she's like, yeah! She's almost like raising her staff up like one of the sand people off of Star Wars. Just like,
I heard one of the Saiyan people, and I was like, oh, we're mixing DBZ and Star Wars, huh? And then I was like, oh wait, no, this is gotcha.
I think you misheard me, Kakarot.
Yeah.
I think you misheard me, Carrot Cake.
Saiyans walk into the wild to hide their numbers.
They're Vegeta. They're using their capabilities to hide their numbers. What are you talking about? It's over.
Yeah.
At the top of the turn order, seeing the and that's going to be the end of Miyaka's turn. At the top of the turn order, seeing the desperate situation, Lystra, you see her pull forth a purple shade into her hand, and this shade I'm going to roll a d6 in front of the table. Hope and pray it doesn't land on a 5 or a 6. That's a 2. She wasn't able to charge it, but she is partially up to charging this. Fate, it is now your turn. You're all the way up here in the northwestern part of the room. You teleported Malexander. You teleported Malexander away from the flames.
Oh, good. Okay, I saved the paparazzo. Okay.
Yeah, thanks for saving me.
The paparazzo.
Yeah, no problem. Let's see.
And you currently have guidance upon you. That's what that gold bubble is. So, it's basically for any sort of skill check.
Yes. I was looking at things that I can do possibly because so forgive me because I'm trying to just get a grasp on like kind of what's going on here. Y'all seem like how injured do Albion and Bulk appear?
Hold on, let me grab my character sheet.
I still have over half health.
Okay. And I
I'm at half
suppose Saren, how injured is Gavitas? I'm sorry.
Gavitas is fine.
Fine? Okay. And then last question. Would this person in the middle of Albion and Bulk
ask about Caldes.
does that are you out of the
You got
bubble
healed
now?
by fate already.
No, I'm actually at 6 HP.
Oh my gosh.
Well, are you out of the bubble though? I can see
he's
you.
out of the bubble.
He has walked out of the
Okay.
bubble.
Okay, then I will keep that in mind. Hey, I have an action and a bonus action.
I will take that into consideration.
That's yes. I'm just trying to get a feel for the room. Give me a break. I was in the hospital last time, so okay. Let's see. I already counted the movement there, so that could work. And then also. Okay, the lady in between the two. Does she count as an undead or a construct?
No.
No.
She
okay.
counts as the avatar of a goddess, but
Then I have a question about this spell that I have.
look in
I
chat.
would assume that it doesn't specify my choice, I guess. I'm trying to read it real quick. It's longer than most things.
Healing a spirit. Okay. So yeah, this summons. So yeah, it calls forth. Let me see. Double check here.
Because I'm assuming
Actually,
that would just be my allies. Like most spells, like they don't. Like it wouldn't just heal people I don't want to heal either, would it?
So basically, this summons a. Okay. No, it heals. So I'd say whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time, or turns a set, you cause a spirit to restore 1d6 points. So it's basically.
Can I just like close my eyes if she starts moving into it?
You can cause.
Do what?
Based on the wording, it's very willful. You can cause the spirit to restore.
That's
Can.
what I was. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for anything that would be like it's my choice of who gets healed. So okay, yeah, that sounds.
Based on
good.
the wording, that's what it sounds like to me, at least.
That's what I was interpreting it as too, and most healing spells are very like it's only your allies. So I would say I can choose who gets the heals. Yeah. So everybody but Calvin. No, I'm just kidding.
And the thing about healing spirit is, I think you can move them as well, but they move very
so my
slowly.
bonus action mention you can move the
Actually,
sphere
no.
up to 30 feet to
30
the space
feet.
you can see. So
Okay.
it's got the same speed as
So,
me,
yeah.
So.
You can move around.
All right. So here's the thing, though.
Okay.
I did want to check on that. I need to check. Yeah, that's also good. So if I cast that, that'll go away. But I'm kind of not. What does that do? On a hit, it takes that. The flaming blade, right lane. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do much good anymore. So okay, I was basically trying to determine whether I risk dropping a spell or not.
Okay.
So for the first thing, I will be moving about to wherever's not encumbered. Does this square count as encumbered or not?
Which one?
Like,
Can you ping it?
This one. Oh, I just moved it to there, but I can.
Well,
move
yeah,
her
you
away
can
if
move
I
around the
need to.
table there. So 5, 10,
Okay.
15,
I just
20,
wanted to make
25,
sure, 'cause
30.
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to get on the table.
No,
I'm just
no, no,
trying
no.
to
You're moving
get-
around the front of it.
Okay. Oh, this said 25 when I measured it. But
So you're right here.
hold on. Wait.
5,
yeah.
10,
Yeah, that's saying 25 for me.
15, 20, 25. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Excellent. So I can scooch a little if I need to. Yeah, actually, because this 5 feet would be my full movement then. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Then let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. That one's got a good range anyway. So I'm gonna just use my cantrip.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Bless you.
use. Hold on. Do I have to go back to
Thank you.
core for that? Where is it? Okay. Oh, but that might hurt. Hold on. If he hadn't killed that bad guy. How do I measure stuff again?
Click and drag. There's a measuring tool.
Yep. It's a little ruler bar.
The ruler. There we go. Okay.
So are you trying to measure to her, or?
No, because I don't want to end up killing. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
That lady might be hurt.
Aiming for
It's
the.
just Miyaka. She can heal.
Oh no, Miyaka's not hurt.
Guidance.
She casts guidance on herself.
Oh, okay. So she'll survive a little bit. She'll know it was an
she'll be
accident.
She almost bonked him to death.
I'd be willing to like roll dexterity even to see if I can throw the knife more towards where it won't burst on her, but I don't think that's gonna be possible. Let me check the
Ice knife does have a radius, if that's what you're thinking of.
Yeah, it is, but I
Mhm.
think it's only 5 feet, so I could just say that I'd be willing to roll dexterity to throw it to like this side of him, like so I hit this side and it hits these squares, type deal.
Well, it would be in a circular
The
radius, though.
sphere.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I was afraid of that. All right. She can take a hit. She'll be fine. I'm sure.
She's a big girl.
Yeah. I hate to do that, but I'll be like, I'm real sorry. But
Now,
I gotta do this.
If that does have a saving throw, if I can remember correctly.
It does indeed.
So she does have guidance, so she could technically add that to her roll.
That's true.
Yep, she's got extra D4, so you've got some buffer. You know.
All right.
Just throws the knife, yells, "Heads up!"
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'll
Look
try to
out!
like give her a warning. I'll be
Just-
like, hey, by the way. So I guess I just click it here.
Yes. All right. So DC 12 Dexterity saving throw, and you're throwing it at the Sharon cultist.
Yeah.
All right. So
this guy.
he's got to make a Dex save, DC 12. All right, Dex. He fails it.
Yes.
She, for the cold damage. Let me see here. Let me show.
Let me link this too, so
I
that
got
I
it.
know what else it does. Because I think it also.
Create a shard of ice and fling it at one creature. Mike, a ranged spell attack. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 piercing damage. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. The target, each creature within 5 feet, must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Excellent.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
And
so
then do the
she's got
damage
to.
for me.
She's got to succeed. Yeah, it's already got the damage plotted out right there.
Oh, I wish it had let me roll like individually.
So she's got to
'cause-
make
Oh, well.
Dex save. This is going to be a flat roll for her. So that is a 12. It beats. It beats.
Yay! Okay.
She doesn't take the cold damage.
Safe from the ice. Okay.
No, she doesn't have to use her guidance. Cool.
And then the other guy
Is
got the full win.
killed instantly.
Yes!
Like,
Oh my
you
goodness.
throw the knife
Okay.
across the room. It's almost like Call of Duty kill cam. You just lean back, stick your tongue out the side of your mouth, just, whoosh, just toss it across the room. This thing
360
slings
no-scope.
and just hits this guy straight in the throat. And he, like, starting from the point of contact on his neck as he looks up, he's like, hey, what's that? Whoosh, sticks him in the neck. Frost bites him all the way from his neck, going all the way up to his head, all the way down to his feet, and shatters into bloody chunks onto the ground. Immediately, Miyaka, she looks down at her staff. She's like, "Did I do that? Was it delayed? What?"
Yeah, you did a good job.
And she immediately, she just raises her thumb up. She's like, "Yeah, okay."
You now magically have ice powers. That's so cool. Congratulations, girl. Woo. All right. So I'm not casting this one yet. I don't know. I haven't cast this one yet, so I'm just gonna click it and see what happens. Because I think, okay, at what level?
Wait,
that's
which?
a great question.
My mic's been muted the whole time. Oh my gosh.
Wait.
Oh no.
So
Crimson, you said like a kill cam at Call of Duty, and I kept just going like, don't you mean like
yes,
the
there
end
has to
scene
be
of Modern
that.
Warfare 2 where Shepard gets
So
the
there we
throwing
go.
knife in his eye?
So hold on. Is
And-
excuse me? Is healing spirit a? Okay, yeah, one bonus action. So yeah, you can do that.
And for now, I think I'll wait. How can I?
Where are you putting him?
Well, I was gonna just use my Firefox dude, but it won't let me move my Firefox dude.
Oh, I could draw.
Wait,
I could
nope,
draw.
I got it.
I could draw a
I'm
little.
just gonna place him as like a thing. Like
Boop.
he's just a placeholder, I guess. Oh, that works.
Actually, hold on a second. I'll draw something. Let me put my expert art skills to the test. Connect the dots, la 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 la. Connect the dots, la la la
Where I
la.
want to put it, because I was thinking, how big of a sphere is that again? Hold on.
5 foot.
Oh, it was just 5 feet. Oh,
Yep, 5
okay.
feet.
So then I would actually, and it the target. Wait, nope, that was ice knife. Here, okay, healing spirit. It's a 5 foot cube. And until the spell ends, whenever your creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore. Okay, so I want to have it pop on someone, and then the rest of you guys are gonna have to just try to make it there if you need healing. So I'll pop it on. I'm pretty sure. Okay, which one looks hurt worse? You or Bulk?
Me.
You? Okay, I'll pop it on Albion.
Okay.
And that way Bulk can just move around her without having to take.
So Albion.
Well, that's on him technically. So, yeah.
You're going to take
and
5
then-
points of healing from this grassy, mossy kind of, hey, how you doing, neighbor? Kind of ghost, just kind of.
No, that said it was my choice. I was gonna make it a little fake cat.
Yeah. So you see,
It looks like a transparent beast or fae, your choice. So it's a little fake cat.
so you turn around, you hear this meow behind you, and all of a sudden you feel a little bit better.
Yay!
Meow.
Magical green cat.
Ooh,
Yes, you're welcome. Also, your mic got crunchy.
you got crunchy.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I just wanted to let you know.
Fade, is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn? Anything with Firefox?
Yes, and I would also like to just yell out, "Hey, go towards Aldian if you want some healing." Aldion's a healer now. Woo! Okay, let's see. Oh, there you are. I was like, I knew I'd put your thing somewhere.
Am I
Okay,
better
so
now?
that one is not gonna hurt anybody else. So yeah, we're gonna do Flame Seed on Chica in between the two. Did that do what it said it should? Yeah.
Flame
there we go.
Seed. So 13 will miss.
Darn it. Good try, buddy. That's okay. And then, as always, I just command him to take the dodge action if he needs to. So
All right.
dodge whatever when he needs to. So
Next is this Draven as he comes running into the room. What exactly is he going to do? So he is going to take the cunning action to dash here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is going to move over these tables and is then going to use... hang on.
Oh, also, just for the record, because I did the healing spirit, that did take away my flame blade. So,
Okay.
just putting that out there for you.
All right, so that is a 12. Like I said, it was like a flat, like a DC 10 to go over here, so he's able to, no issue. So, let's see, 25, 30, 35. Gonna have to make another one to go over this table. Struggles a little bit trying to get over this table here. So he's actually going to be double that, so 35. So it's going to be going on the other side here. That would be 45. He's going to move over here. He's going to ready his weapon here. He's actually going to use multi-attack with his revolving crossbow. So he comes running in. He's going to target Aldian and Bulk on either side of Lystra here.
Excellent.
So one shot with the revolving crossbow. This is for Aldian. The second one's going to be for Bulk. The 11 will miss Aldian. The second one with the 23 will attack Bulk.
That's okay, I got you.
So it lands 9 piercing damage. So on a hit, I'll need you to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, or you'll be paralyzed for 1 minute.
Okay.
I might have you. I don't know. We'll see.
All right. We're rounding up or down for the 9?
Oh, actually,
Being cut in half.
that's its turn.
Are we rounding up or down for the 9 being cut in half?
I would say cut in half. I'd say it's 4. You're taking 4 piercing, and then I'll need a Constitution saving throw from you.
13 HP.
Yep.
Alright. Constitution.
DC 13.
You better pass this, Mr.
Oh,
Barbarian.
yeah.
Or you're going to be
I
paralyzed.
could.
22. You are not paralyzed. The poison has no effect on you, but you are still struck with this bolt.
Oh.
As this assassin, as he pauses to take a few shots, is going to use the rest of his movement. Of course, using the cunning action to dash. See, it's going to be 55, 60. He still has all this movement right here. So I'm going to try to move over this barrier. Actually, no. He's going to be right here at this barricade, and that's going to be where he ends his turn. Gavitas.
Oh, I'm really hoping he's gonna.
All right. Alrighty, chat room. So, I know we talked about it before. I could not
Really
find any of my documentation on it. I know I wrote it somewhere, but it's missing. Can I try to use a bonus action to remember the names of the people kidnapped and turned into Dravens?
That'd actually be a history check, not a bonus action.
Okay.
That'd be history. And figuring that you were one of the people that you spoke with Investigator Hylia and everything, she gave you the information. You were there on the scene. I would say you'd roll with advantage.
So is that a full action or is that?
No, I'd say it's a free action. This is just recollecting it.
Okay. All right,
Your
cool.
mind
Yeah,
is wandering while doing other things.
Yeah. It's weird because a lot of times, like, doing a check in D&D is either full action or bonus action, but that makes sense. That it's just me trying to remember on the spot. History with advantage, you said?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. 14.
The 14, you'd be able to recall the list. Exactly.
Okay, so this guy used a cunning action, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Tall is this guy?
How tall is this guy? He is. I would say he's about 6'1", fairly tall, broad-shouldered, but not exactly like beefy.
Okay. So, with that information, there's no other physics, because obviously it's he's in the Draven garb, so there's no other indicators
No.
of personage.
Mm-mm.
So, Gvidas. When you have time, could you possibly like send me a list of names so that I can roleplay calling them out? But in the meantime, Gvidas is going to step here 5 feet, and he's going to swing his whip at Lystra.
All right, so the 4 names right there, of course, you know one,
Yes.
Serena. Then there's Carthesian, Palisus, and Yiren.
Is Yiren a masculine name as well?
Correct.
Okay.
It's an elvish name.
Noted. So, Gvidas is going to swing his whip at Lystra. Flank applies here, right, as well, because I'm on the opposite side.
Correct.
Okay. So, where is it? There it is.
It's with the reach
Is it
of
15? Actually, no, this is an 18.
18. Let me see here. It should be. Yes, it just hits.
Meter beat?
Yep, meets it, beats it.
That's what I'm talking about. It beats it, it beats it.
Yep.
So 1d4 plus 3.
7 slashing damage.
Yep.
Yep. So for 7
And then
slashing
that
damage.
That was 5, so the golden sword, that was whose sword is that?
Oh,
the
the war priestess. Sorry, she's gone. So her balloon animal's gone.
Okay. So that was 5. 20.
Oh, is that somebody's spiritual weapon?
Yep.
Okay.
So, Gvidas is going to running around and making sure not to be within 5 feet of Lystra. He's
Okay.
going to run over here towards the Draven
Mm-hmm.
and look him dead in the eyes. He looks him dead in the eyes
Okay.
and he says, Carthesian, Palisus, Yiren.
At the
Whichever
mention.
one you are you still in there?
At the. Hold on a second. Let me make a wisdom saving throw. The DC will be a 17. Yeah, he doesn't flinch. He doesn't flinch.
Like an unyielding. Obviously, it's still a mask, so you can't see the face.
Yeah.
It's just like the unyielding stance.
Mm-hmm.
Does Gvidas notice it? Actually, no. He doesn't move at all. Never mind.
Okay.
I was gonna ask what name seemed like it elicited a reaction, but it was such a low thing. You said he didn't even move at all.
No, he didn't even flinch. No. That was like more than 5 away, so not even a reaction.
Yeah.
Just stands there
That was 10
menacingly.
away. I was over 10 away.
That was a good idea, though. That was very cool.
We're running with it.
So you try to reach out to this mysterious assassin. Is that the end of your turn?
That will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Nope. As you go running over there, you start saying these names. Phineas, he immediately says, "Hey, who are you talking to?" He then turns to himself and goes, "Ah!" He is he's trying to hold his ground. He's just like, you person without the face. Wait a minute.
Not the real one.
Is it? Wait, there was a lady under there last time, but I don't know who's under there this time. And he is freaking out right now. He's just like, so he's like, you know what? Check this. He runs up to this fake Draven. He puts his hands out. He's just like, here, I hope you enjoy the heat, as he casts heat metal on him. At level 2. Right here. He's going to have to make a DC 13 concentration saving throw. Otherwise, it's going to get hot. It's getting heated!
Oh.
And with that critical fail, with the iron built into the revolving crossbow, he actually, his some of the metal, it traces up the arms, the fake limbs underneath. You see them superheating as he manages to drop his crossbow. And on his next turn, if he makes it to his next turn, he'll have disadvantage on any close quarters attacks with any of his weapons built into his arms. As Phineas said, I did a thing! I did a thing! He's not dead yet, is he? He looks, Gavitas, he looks over at you, and then he looks at the Raven's like, he's not dead yet. He's still standing. Crap!
Good job, though, buddy. Proud of you.
And he kind of weakly smiles and goes,
Can you kick the crossbow away?
That would... I'd say they'd probably take a whole other action, but...
Yeah, that'll be a next turn thing, but Gavitas still says it.
High Marshal Gawain comes running in. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 comes running up. First threat that he sees, taking the great sword that Aldian crafted for him. 2 attacks. First attack. Second attack. Hold on. Second attack. He is just like full blow, like adrenaline coursing. Flames still licking the blade. He is relentless.
So when you resolve the damage of the first attack, I would like to know if that bloodied him.
Nope.
The first one does not bloody him?
Nope. It barely dented him.
Okay.
So he comes running up. Gawain, first slash, boom, 15 points of damage. Second attack, boom. That's another. Hold on a second. I got to do the math right here.
23.
23, 15. That's 38.
So yeah, he's bloodied now. Gawain comes running up. Boom! He comes in first. He comes in as this mysterious assassin. Even if he tried to parry, you are flanking him. Number 1, and number 2, even with his AC raise, wouldn't have been able to stop either one of those attacks. So he comes in. He cleaves off one of his arms, one of the metallic arms, and he then goes in, landing a huge cut across his chest. It's then that you hear in a male voice, as he is like searing marks cutting across his flesh, and you smell the smell of burning flesh right up close to you as Phineas goes, As the High Marshal says, all foes of the city will fall by my blade today. As that will be the end of his turn. Master Incinerator Flayer Slayer comes running up. And let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's a little hurt, but he's going to try to do something from a distance here as he points his hand out, gauntlet lighting up, as he is going to cast Firebolt. And a 12 will miss. He's pretty hurt right now. He's bloodied, so he's just like, whoosh, as Gawain says, "What are you doing, son?" And Master Incinerator Flayer Slayer says, "Sorry, Commander. Just a little. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding just a little bit." As that'll be the end of his turn as he comes running up. Caldez.
Okay, real quick. When I was down in the basement where I saw the 3 Dravens, was I able to put it together that they were being made from something, or that they are people that were being forced? I can't remember.
You would have known that because we saved Serena.
Yes.
Okay.
You were there for that.
Okay, that's what I was just trying to remember everything. So basically, Caldez is going to...
Wait, Gavitas, did you disclose with everybody what happened at the hospital?
So...
Because when you went back, you kind of secluded yourself.
That's true. However, I believe, wasn't there that scene beforehand when we got deputized?
Yes.
Where, like, everything clicked and I told everyone?
Okay, yes. So yes, you would have explained that Caldez and it clicks.
Yes.
Yeah, Caldez is going to run.
And then obviously seeing Gavitas run up and calling out all of these names and asking if they're still in there.
Caldez is going to run up, and as he's going to do so, he's going to yell, what's this guy's name again?
I don't know.
It's the High Marshal, Gawain.
High Marshal Gawain. He's going to yell, High Marshal. He said, don't kill them. They're not of their right mind and are being forced to do this. And at the same time with that, he's going to use, he's going to go ahead and use magic missile. Am I able to do non-lethal with magic or no?
No.
I cannot.
Real quick.
With physical attacks, you can decide that.
Hold on, real quick. Just asking. You didn't want healing then, Caldez?
I didn't know where healing is.
The little green squiggle.
The Boo Ghosty.
Oh, that's healing.
Yeah.
The Pac-Man ghost.
Albion, yeah, if you're just near Albion, like...
Hold on a second. I actually have to redraw this now that I think about it. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I have to redraw this now. Hang on. I didn't even think about it.
So I guess, how close do I have to be to it?
Yay!
How close do I have to be to it to get healing?
5 feet.
So, yeah, so technically once you move, like, into it, you can heal. So if you you can stand on the square, because that's right next to it, and you can share space with allies. So, like, just right around
so
there.
you guys see how I'm moving? I guess you can't. So I'm able to come here. I just went ahead and redid it, but that's...
Okay.
So,
there we go.
When
10,
that
15,
happens...
20, 25, 30...
When you enter it...
I'm stepping over the bodies.
Okay.
Yeah, and when you enter it... Okay, so it's like, I don't know how to just... Do you want me to just re-roll and tell you, or... Wait, hold on, what if I just hit this? Well, it's... Okay, it's acting like I have to redo the whole thing, but there we go. Okay, well...
2 points of healing.
Time, but you got 2, so...
2 points of healing. Actually...
There you go.
Yippee! But at the same time, as he's here, since, I know I cannot do non-lethal, I then turn around after I shout that to the Corporal Slayer player, whatever these guys are.
Gawain and Master Corporal Flare Slayer, or Incinerator Flare Slayer.
After he shouts that to them, he's going to turn around, just put his wand out, and he's going to then mutter a little incantation and then just fire magic missile at the lady in between. I forget her name.
Lystra.
Lystra. It's been a hot minute.
The big bad? Lystra?
Yes.
Big bad. Yes, Lystra. So he's going to launch magic missile, and he's going to fire all 3 darts at her location. 1, 2, 3 would be damage.
10 damage.
So that's 10 damage. So, wait, why didn't that... Oh, wait, I clicked on the wrong person.
Thought you were trying not to kill her?
Oh, no, I was trying not to kill the other person.
He's trying not to... He's not trying to kill the Fraven.
She's gotta go.
Yeah, I'm not trying to kill the Draven.
Yep. Wait, why is this...
That's why he shouted. He's being forced against his will.
Mike.
As I see his arm freaking get chopped off his freaking
It's not real. It's not a real arm.
She is on death's doorstep. Barely clinging on to life.
Nice. So, I'm hoping that they heard that, and that is where Caldes will end his turn.
All right. With Thesla being still unconscious, the animated suit down, Bulk, it is your turn.
It's time to attack with the halberd, and then probably the blunt of the halberd.
Okay. This is with advantage.
Yup. Cool. There I go.
All right, that hits. Give me damage.
Scrum damage.
Hold on a second. So, what I want to ask for the very first time that you've been in this campaign, Bulk, how do you want to do this?
Not the first time, but
That's right. He did kill that other guy earlier.
Yeah. But I mean, like, to finish an entire combat encounter, I mean.
oh, let's see.
So this is Bulk's turn. Okay,
He's
so-
going to do a nice spin, decapitation, and then
He's
kneecap.
actually going to do a pirouette.
Pirouette. Yes. Decapitation
Yes.
and kneecap.
Ballerina Bulk.
So as you land the hit into her neck, you see her eyes glow a bright purple, and a bright light begins to emanate as you hear Char's voice before you completely sever her head and say, "There will be much pain and suffering. Bring her to me," as her head falls off of her body, lops off, falls to the ground over here. She looks lastly at Caldes before her eyes close as her body drops to the ground. Lystra
I again, just real quick,
is-
just wanted to say if he wanted to move diagonally up, he could also get the healing real quick.
Oh yeah, no. With that happening, he's gonna kind of just walk in the direction of some good old heals.
Yeah, because if you just literally diagonal to Albion a
One
little
second.
bit, then you'll be good.
Yeah.
Bada bing.
As she collapses to the ground, I will play this. It's been a while since I've actually played this.
Five.
It's been a while.
It's been a while since I've played this sound. Hang on just a moment. Where is it? No, that's not it.
15 HP.
Where is it? No. Where's the Discord
Of
sound?
course, I rolled really badly on the
Hang
wizard
on.
who was the most injured, but oh well. Yay!
As combat is now over, her balloon animal, her spiritual weapon, holds for a moment as it then slowly dissipates into a black mist. As that fades away, you, first and foremost, if you were to look, Gavitas right in front of you, as she falls to the ground, you see this Draven-like figure, or supposed to be Draven, shake their head as, with the one metallic hand they have left, clutch their face as they collapse to the ground. Unconscious.
Gavitas is going to climb over the side of this railing and check on the Draven to see if the Draven is alive.
Okay. Caldes, the deal that was struck, the bargain that was struck, is still eminent in your head, and as that goes on, the barrier at the other side of the room, previously obscuring the jury and everything, is still standing, no longer standing, as you happen to see Duke Durham come running down the stairs. Lystra! Lystra! He comes running down, jumps over the barricade, almost falling on his face, almost smacking his face against the table. He comes running around here as he runs to the side of Lystra, down to scoop up what's left of her off of the ground. He goes, no.
Caldes is going to put his hand on him, and he's going to say, "I'm sorry, but it had to be done.
Lystra, no.
Also, there's something you must know.
What?
The only way for this to end, and for the vortex to stop growing and to not obliterate everything, and for people to basically, for me to be able to get me and Shar had to make a deal in order for her to not continue to kill everyone here. And that was for me to give her back Lystra's body.
As you say these words, Gent, he freezes for a moment. You see him slowly reach down to the hilt of his belt as he unsheathes a dagger and points it directly up and directly at your throat as he says, "You want her body? That demon wants her body? You're gonna have to cut me down. You're gonna have to throw everything at me for what you did to her! All of you!"
That sounds like a terrible plan. Why are we doing that?
We weren't part of it, so that's why, I guess.
Caldas
didn't make
is
the deal.
gonna say, he's like, I didn't really have much of a choice. This is the only way that Shar would actually keep everyone here, allow them to live.
I mean, I feel like we probably could have worked something else out, Caldes. I feel like, not jumping headfirst into an unknown portal probably would have been a smarter plan. I feel like not offering the death goddess a new avatar body that she could fully reign in would be a better plan. I don't feel like this is a great plan.
Actually, she's not a death goddess. Actually, she's the goddess of loss.
Well, here's
Yeah,
the
Whatever.
and I'm not on board with giving this guy's love to
None
like
of you guys.
love
His daughter.
body or whatever.
It's his daughter.
Because she is
His daughter,
None
though.
of
So
you-
the agreement,
Love is also dead on
the
the ground next to
agreement,
Bulk.
something very important is that Bulk is diametrically opposed to her. She's the goddess of loss, but he goes for gains.
my
That's
gosh.
funny.
What were you saying,
also-
Crimson?
So, not just Lystra, but someone else that's currently standing close in your proximity.
Yes, but I was told, I thought you told me last time that I didn't have to do anything I just had to not warn them. That's what you told me. You said I didn't have to do anything physically to her. You said just not warn them.
She has to go as well.
But is that
Gotta
changed?
go.
No, that was the deal. She wants both Lystra and Duchess Storm.
Also, I was just gonna say, like, just in the meantime, I'd like to just use my Cure Wounds cantrip on the people that are, like, unconscious, I guess, the good guys. Like, whatever the lady I'm next to, I guess.
As
Are
you
all those
guys,
things appearing from the frickin' portal?
yes, as you're having this conversation, several shadows begin to emerge from the portal. All of them heads twitching side to side, hands writhing off to the sides as the Judge Yalnaric says, "Wait, we have to bring back the barrier!" And immediately Duke Spellthane, off from the side over here, speaks up and says, "We can't! It's already been burned through! It's a one-time ward!"
Caldes is going to yell, and he's going to be like, "Everyone, shut up! This is what was requested of me. I didn't get an option while I was in there. The option was everybody in this room and all of your loved ones die, or we give the body of Lystra back, and the Duchess go as well. Those were the only two options. There was nothing I can do. When I went in there, by all means, someone else go in there and see what you can accomplish by trying to talk with her.
As
There was
you,
nothing I could do or talk otherwise.
you
I
state
don't even know what it's like in there."
She state this, the Duchess, she walks forward, putting her arm out, putting her hand on Duke Durham as a masked Sharan comes walking out of the portal, folding their arms one through the other. Kent. No. Not you too. I can't lose you both. I've lost Callum. I've lost Isla. I've lost Lystra. And now you. What? For what? To save this wretched city? I'd rather see this city burned into the hells rather than see it. Another one of my family gone.
I real quick. I wanna use my my once a day mug, and I want to down a healing potion.
So yeah, you could down your healing potion.
Dude, I just
Well,
imagine that he's over there crying, and you just reach your bag, you pull out a flag,
Yeah,
and
you
you
just
start drinking it. You
just
take out a flask.
kind of just look off to the side, just like nobody's paying attention. Just
Is real quick? Is the Draven alive?
the Drave. Yeah, he's alive. He just collapsed to the ground.
He's just unconscious. Okay,
Yes.
okay. We didn't come back that earlier. All right.
Yeah.
So
He collapsed to the ground.
Aldez is going to speak in his head, and he's going to ask the guy that he's kind of contracted with at the moment. He's going to kind of get a hold of him and ask, is there anything else he can do in this situation?
You then hear a response immediately that says, "No. There is nothing you can do. Shah's reach is further than you can imagine. If she already knows of Callista, she can reach her."
Aldez is going to kind of step over here in the way and see the cultist, and he's going to say, "I am trying to do all that she asked."
Yeah, the cultist isn't speaking, and the shadows are still standing there twitching.
I'm sorry. I'm not okay with giving over this man's daughter and his fiance over to the goddess of loss. That's not something that we agreed on as a party, and I'm not okay with that. And we don't know what she's gonna do with the body. Did she even tell you what she was gonna do with it, Caldes? I mean, you were extremely reckless here. Why would you do that?
As you're
Because I was
asking this
trying to
question,
save everyone because the barrier was about to go down and kill everyone.
you could see this metal shard in his hand, similar to the one that was pried off of Redjaw not too long ago.
I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna like slap Bulk on the shoulder and I'm gonna do cure wounds on him.
4 more heals. Yeah, awesome.
I'm trying. It's a cantrip, so I'm working on it. It doesn't do much.
Listen, I'm only 10 shy of full health, so.
Yeah.
thanks,
Okay.
roll 20.
Cool.
Well done, Vetus.
Thanks, roll 20. I'm like, oh, let me look at what cure wounds is. It was like, no, actually, I'm broken. So
Actually,
Yeah,
no.
it's just I have to touch it and then it does 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. So I rolled really bad to only do 4, but it's like a
yeah,
Okay.
you rolled what, a 2?
I
We'll
had to
take the
have, yeah.
defensive
Yeah, I
soul.
rolled a 2.
So,
Ready to fight off these cultists who just walked to this portal. He's
yeah,
ready to stand there on
I'm
guard,
going
like ready to
to-
throw down.
I'm gonna move to right here and get in between the cultist and Duke Durham.
I'm also gonna just flank with him, I guess, or create budget wall of me. Also, my little cat spirit is gone now. It has expended all 3 uses.
The Sharan, as they stand there, they didn't respond at first, but now they state, "A deal has been struck, whether you agree with it or not. Either you agree to the deal, or the leadership of this city dies, as well as many others. While the shadows are cast over this city via the storm that is over it, there are many other portals open all over the city. Would you rather hundreds, thousands perish in shadow, or give one corpse and one life for all?"
This
It's-
is what I was talking about. I had no other option.
I wonder how other gods feel about this.
Bolt, give me a religion check.
That's a Bulk has a spiritual awakening during this session.
Oh boy.
Give me a religion check. I want to see.
Bulk wonders if the balance of power that is maintained by cosmic forces.
Yeah, Bulk, you're having a little bit of a remembrance moment back to your good old dragonborn buddy turned cleric. during your adventuring days, talking about the different, the 17, this is crazy, the -1 on there, you're thinking about the intricacies of the multiverse, potentially, thinking about the pantheon that exists over Toril, as, how this would cause an imbalance. Well, the loss of so many lives would probably cause plenty of beings to freak out. Like, whoa, what in the world? What the dilly?
Take two. Small upset. Not much pushback on Char. Many die. Char cause lots of problems. Many get mad at Char. Might cause cosmic imbalance.
Bolt just says this from behind the both of you. You're both Alien and Fate are just standing there, and he just has this revelation type moment. It's like, whoa.
I'm gonna turn to the cultist and put my thumb over my shoulder and go, "You hear that? Cosmic imbalance. Is Char ready to deal with that? And also, I didn't make any sort of deal. I am not willing to give over bodies to Char, especially one that would be defiled and desecrated."
Yeah, I want to intimidate the heck out of this person, so you can either choose for him to roll it or me, but I want to try to intimidate this guy, and I'm like, nature is not about desecrating corpses in an unnatural way.
So give me intimidation. It's going to be with disadvantage because they are a fanatic.
Me or Albion?
You said you wanted to.
Right? Well, I said yeah, but I was saying like I'll help him. Like I just want to help him, so I wanted to give him advantage. So I guess that would be straight roll for it.
Yes.
So good luck. Straight roll.
Straight roll.
Right. Then
intimidation.
Then for my intimidation, then.
Yeah. Make it good.
If Char wants to come out here and have this conversation, we can have it. We just look down. You know what, Caldez? I don't care at this point. I will go down in a blazing glory. I will take my hammer, and I will do everything that I can to make sure that it smashes her face in.
This
I do not care.
Sharon cultist in front of you says, "Bold words, but as you should know, she cannot cross into this plane of existence. Not so easily.
Without a body, right?
Without an avatar.
You're not getting it.
As per an agreement."
You're not getting the body.
Yeah, with an 8, they just stand there, arms folded, shadows twitching to each side of them. As they snap their fingers and 2 more shadows appear from the orb. It's your choice. Give Lystra Durham to us. Give Lady Durham, the Duchess, to us. And nobody has to die.
I'm thinking time for celestial war.
Today is a good day to die.
Yep.
We demand one of the last few priestesses of Selûne here on the Sword Coast. Beside that of... You see them kind of pause for a moment and as they start to look downward and say the one named Shadowheart.
I don't know who Shadowheart is, and frankly, I don't care.
It's your choice. Their funerals, potentially.
Caldez, can you step back here with me?
Caldez is going to say we kind of have this situation on our hands.
It's about it.
Caldez is going to, I guess, say, nobody move. And he's going to come back here.
So what exactly was the deal?
The deal was exactly as they said. Basically, Char will kill not only us, but they will kill not exactly us, but they will kill all of our loved ones and all of those in the High Council, and they would kill many of Baldur's Gate. Except unless you give the body of Lystra and the Duchess. And I had nothing we could do in there. Even if the rest of my party was there, even if you guys were there, there was nothing that could be done. If you
Quick
don't believe me,
question,
you can go through the
Crimson.
portal
Oh, I'm sorry.
yourself. If you don't believe me, you can try to go through the portal yourself.
Quick question, Crimson. Is there anything in this setting that technically binds deities to deals and bargains?
Are they bound to it?
Like, are they like actually bound to keeping their ends of the deal?
Like Jujutsu Kaisen, right?
Give me.
Yeah, like
I would say with the book that you read, that you took all night to read, give me either a history or religion check.
I know which one of those I'm picking.
Okay, and if you're doing religion, specifically talking about Shar and maybe her, specifically like her religion, specifically her cult or church, specifically, you roll religion with advantage. It would be history with a straight roll.
It's gonna be religion. I got a +0 on history, and +2 on religion. Int. Yeah, on
With
dirty
a
20.
dirty 20. Shar, she is the Lady of Loss. But unlike Ball or Merkel or Bane or Cyric or some of these other just maniacal, twisted... Shar, even though she is cunning, she keeps her promises. That is one thing that is admitted in the book there, that even though she is considered to be quite evil and dangerous, she follows through with what she says. Her yes means yes, and her no means no. And right now, a promise has been made and struck. And with the context that you have right there, it's either a deal is made or many are lost.
You have any loved ones, Gavitas?
As you're standing
Venus is
there...
he's going to stare at
As-
Caldez
as
for a
you're-
silent second, and then he is... Oh, I'm sorry, continue.
As you're standing there thinking about this, the Sharan, as they fold their arms, they say out loud to each and every one of you, "High Marshal, I hope that you understand that your city is not only under threat by our shadows. The warlords of the gate converge as we speak. The storm was meant to obfuscate any means of communication with the rest of the Lord's alliance. Ulrog is now marching his army towards the gate. Redshaw's very sister is now organizing her forces to prepare to drop portals into the city now that the defensive wards have been nullified thanks to the storm. And the seas are watched by Ulvirala herself and her ships, where no support will be brought by the Lord's Alliance Navy or your own. You are alone."
So after he says that, Vetus is going to look at Caldez and say, Did Shar make the deal that the Duchess had to be alive?
Did I remember? I think she had to be alive. That was correct?
That was
right?
a stipulation.
Yeah.
That the Duchess had to be alive as well?
Yes.
Lystra could
Yeah.
be alive or dead.
Lystra.
Yes.
Lystra could. He's gonna say Lystra could be alive,
Lys-
dead.
Yeah.
Duchess needed to be alive. And I already had her threaten Callista. Her reach is far and wide. If you have someone that you love that exists, I guarantee you she knows about it.
Suppose for a minute, because the deal was struck with Caldez.
Suppose we kill Caldez.
Suppose we kill Caldez.
I mean, I wasn't gonna be the one to say it.
More shadows spawn in.
Yeah.
Does not matter what happens It's all going to be terrible regardless.
All right. Well, you made the deal, so you grab the body and toss it in, I guess.
I'll do it. So, Kvidas is going to walk over to. It was Ghent. Was his
Yes,
name, right?
Ghent. As he
Ghent,
sees you walking over towards her, he clings to her body defensively, holding out his dagger as he says, "Don't you dare."
Aldez takes out his wand and he's going to walk over to him and point it at him.
I'm just going to put, like, basically put my hand up and move the wand down.
Okay, Caldez will abide by what you are doing. He's going to lower the wand then, but still have it in hand.
Come on, Ghent. Do you really think the mayhem that's going to come out of this is going to be better? Do you think it's going to result in anything but the same?
You see the High Marshal, he actually picks Lystra's head up off the ground, grabbing her head by the hair, comes walking over to Ghent. See, walks over beside him, taking his greatsword and stabbing it into the ground. Specifically,
he's also going to grab her shins and such, because he did kneecap her as well.
he comes walking over here. He stabs his sword into into the Sharan cultist, leaving it standing there, almost like a sword in a stone, although it's a corpse. He kneels
Sword
down
in a corpse.
right next to Ghent, and he says, "If anything that they just said is true, Ghent, and this city falls by any means and measure, it doesn't matter if I'm left bleeding and standing, Ghent. We're going to throw the dead body of your little girl that you failed. I remember those drunken years, picking you up off the pub floors. You're supposed to be a representative for the Lord's Alliance, for our city, and you failed us, you failed her." So he then takes her head and puts it into his hands as he says, "You failed her. She turned into this."
Gawain. This is just what Shar wants. You not see what this deal is?
I want to protect this city as much as the next person. This is my home.
Remember, Shar uses the body and then crosses onto this side of the veil.
We have a fighting chance.
She already did that.
No, we don't.
We actually would. We can gather Gale, we can gather allies, and we can get more. He's gonna hold up. We've got another shard.
She
Right
has the
here.
power to destroy an entire city, and from that side of the veil, you think that her coming over here is going to make any difference? It's not.
I know you
Time is a
respect
difference.
and admire Gale. I know it, but he will not be enough.
Gale doesn't care about us. The first chance that he got, he teleported off to his tower. Gale isn't coming here to save us, otherwise he'd be here right now. Where is Gale, Caldez? Where is anyone who's supposed to be rising up to helping us? These shadows are pouring in, and the longer that we stand here talking about this, the more in danger all of us become.
And what do you suppose we do?
I don't
fight.
know.
We should have
Fighting
fought.
would have been
We
would
should
have
have
been a
fought
good.
from the beginning.
What you're seeing pouring out of this gate is nothing compared to what I saw inside of it. There is nothing that we could have done.
We could have tried.
What? All of us die just for her to continue to do what she has already planned?
If we die
We wouldn't
fighting,
have
we
been
at least
helping
died
her.
trying.
You don't understand. If we were all dead, everyone else in Baldur's Gate would be too. This is the only plan that keeps them alive. For
Then
now,
you do
we
it.
can.
You take her body and you shove it through that portal. You drag this other lady off, but you will not have my help with that.
The High Marshal then, as you guys are talking, he then points to Ghent and he says, I will say this. Lystra might not be the last one alive of your family. Isla may be alive. We haven't searched Lystra's manor. So you may have failed her, but you have another opportunity. Besides, Ghent. Your family has represented generations of people, have stood up for this city. What you said earlier, I know from your heart is a lie. Your ancestors stood with Baldur himself and founded this city. You slaughtered the tribe of vile, necromantic, loving barbarians that were clinging to this land. So, Ghent, weigh the odds and think about it. If Shar truly does use her at some point in time to enter into this realm, at least Lystra will still be alive. Yes, it will be a meager existence, but she'll still be alive, and guess what? We'll be here to stop her. And don't forget this, Ghent. As for the rest of you, should know this. The hero of the city slew not one, not two, but 3 avatars. Bane, Merkel, and Ball stood up to them all. And the Elder Brain. So if we find the hero of the gate, whatever Shar tries to do next, put a cork in it. So Ghent, are you gonna sit there clinging over a bloody corpse? Or will you let this pass?
And your living fiance, right?
Corpse
Is
one
that it?
thing.
Wife.
His
Okay,
wife.
And your living wife.
Immediately, the Duchess, she's been kind of quiet this whole time, but she clasps her hand on his shoulder, like clenches it. He goes, please, love. No, she says, and she pauses for a moment, looks down at him, kind of water, like, you could tell she is getting a little bit emotional over this. It's okay. It's gonna be okay, Ghent. I may not make it through this. She will do anything and everything to get me to recant. But know this. She kneels down right next to him. Reaches, like, she cups, like, the back and side of his head as she plants a kiss on his cheek. Know this. I saw it, Ghent. When I was there praying in the night in that temple, and she then looks at him, she looks over at you, Gavitas. You would recognize her as the woman that was there praying that night that gave you the revelation that you received. She then turns back to Ghent and says, Selûne will guide me through the darkness. Pierce through the Shadowfell. I will endure as long as I can. Ghent, protect this city. Protect our daughter. I have a feeling she might still be out there. I love you. Ghent, he looks up at her as he stands up on both of his feet, carrying the body of Lystra and her head in his hands. As he says, I love you too. Step aside, all of you, please. I hate to do this.
Aldous is going to holster his wand.
As the Duchess motions for you guys to part the seas if you can, to step aside.
Hmm.
If you're willing to. That is.
I am not.
Hmm.
So looking at you, Bulk, the Duke says, please, let us through.
Bulk thinking. Hmm. What Bulk want with Duchess Lady? Or what Shar want with Duchess Lady? Exactly.
Be the next abbot.
Now the Duchess,
It's a desecration power play.
Hmm.
The Duchess then speaks up and says, she wants me because I'm one of the last few priestesses of Selûne on the Sword Coast. Shar has slain many of my fellow members of the faith. There's only one that still remains, though converted not too long ago. She was one of the heroes that aided the hero of the gate, by the name of Shadowheart. And immediately as she mentions that, Astarion says, wait a minute! You mean good old Shadowfart? Mrs. I can't land a firebolt even if I tried? Her? I thought that she just changed her hair white because she had a mood or something. I thought it was a woman thing.
Hmm.
The Duchess doesn't
You
even...
change your hair white.
The Duchess doesn't even mind his words. Astarion says, my hair's always been this way.
It's a woman thing.
Must be a woman thing.
And the Duchess, she doesn't even mind him like or take anything that he says seriously, as the Duke says, "Move, please."
Bulk just curious. Is intention to kill Duchess? Is Shar intention to kill Duchess or torture Duchess?
The Duchess says, "It may lead to my death if I refuse, but she would more than likely want me to accept her above everything else and reject Selûne."
So I'm not okay with you being tortured, killed, or agreeing to do whatever she says. I'm okay with none of these options.
Have you
And I
stood
think you're
over
taking a
the rubble of
terrible
a city?
mistake.
Have
Bulk have
either of
idea.
you?
Kind of dark, but
Aldous is going to say, I have.
You did.
Yes.
Where did
It is-
you?
It's my own hometown, Everesca. It was from the Spell Plague. It's where I lost my parents. I don't know exactly where they've gone. Only rumors.
They're off some.
But those rumors can't be true.
if Duchess not want to be tortured, and Deal says Duchess has to go in alive, what if alive but fatally wounded? Prevent Duchess from being tortured for long. If Duchess still sacrifice Duchess' self. Nah, probably a bad idea.
Excuse me, Duchess.
It was a thought, Bulk.
This Selûne. How important is this goddess of yours?
You would know.
Well, that's what I'm trying to ask, because
She would turn to you, Caldas,
She's in your
and
pantheon.
she would then turn to you, Caldas, and say, I would not abandon her for the life of me. I would not abandon her for anything. I was lost on the trails of the woods when I was set upon by bandits. They sought to kill me, slay me, but out of the woods came a werewolf. One of her adamants. Slew the bandits before they could do anything worse than a few nicks and scratches. This man then transformed back into his own self. Human man, very kindly, said to me, Milady, Lady Selûne has set her gaze upon you on this moonlit night. I have not come here to slay you, but to protect you and shield you, to let you know that Saloon is guiding your path, and she has guided me here, to this point, to the love of my life, to a family. And yes, I may be torn away, maybe for a temporary moment in time. I don't know what the lady plans to do, but I trust her nonetheless. So I wouldn't reject her for anything. Until death.
Then Saloon be with you.
Thank you.
Well, maybe we'll plan out a bad idea. I don't know, Duchess Lady. You decide. I step aside.
Ghent steps forward, with the Duchess in tow. Dragonborn, please.
Really wounded, still alive. Technically satisfies deal. Prevents long torture.
Not necessarily, not if they're capable of stabilizing.
And I don't think her being wounded would prevent her from torturing her.
It wouldn't.
Mm.
So, when Ghent steps up, this is going to take out, because we have our packs on us, right?
Yes.
Because we did not get stripped of anything
No.
during today's. Okay. So he is going to take out a stick of incense.
Mhm.
He is going to burn it, like stand in front of the Duchess. He's going to burn it. He's going to tell her very solemnly. I think we both know what's going to happen. And I want to say, and he chokes up because he thinks about when he met with Serena for the first time after she had been taken. May El Mater be with you.
She subtly nods. Her makeup slightly running because of the water in her eyes.
I level my eyes at Ghent, and I say to him, "You have my sympathy. You're being forced to make an impossible choice. But to the rest of you, you're all cowards. If it had been fate that was being taken away from me, I would fight tooth and nail. I don't care the odds. I would destroy all of the gods that stood in my way. And I would let the world burn to keep anyone
ready to fight.
from my wife away."
I feel the same.
Ghent would speak.
If I die,
It's easy to say when it doesn't happen, does it?
Ghent would speak up as he says, "Gawain was right. I was a drunkard for many years. Lystra was taken care of by her tutor. That's why she's so smart. Smarter than me. After I lost my first wife, I could tell that Lystra was bitter. We had made an oath to Lathander to not use any means to try and bring her back. She wanted to pass away naturally. Even though we had the money, I could have bought a scroll of true resurrection from Candlekeep. I could have gone down there to the mages and got one. Maybe even from Elminster himself. But I chose not to. I chose to honor my promise to Lathander and to her. I know Lister hated me in her heart. I drank myself under the table every night. For so many years, Gawain had to be a brother to me, even though I wasn't a brother to him, by blood or any means. Many people looked down upon me, and the name of Durham meant nothing but shame and debauchery. I was ashamed to the name that brought this gate to prominence, that brought Baldur in, the name that is so renowned on the coast. I deserve this, every bit of it. As for Lystra, ifs, ands, buts are pleasant to say, and hindsight's pleasant to have, but to have actually helped her, to actually have been a father to her, that I have been to Callum, that I have been to Isla, it's a disservice. I am an awful and terrible father and terrible man, and if Isla is still alive, I will repent for everything that I've done in the missteps that have led to this. And as for... I don't feel sorry for myself. I honestly would have wished that it would have been me taken and slain, in place of my wife, in place of my now dead daughter. But get out of my way already, please. Please. Just want to get this over with.
Step aside.
Welcome to Alvin. Use fight? No. Oh.
He walks up, and as the Duchess walks up, the shadow. She walks up to the shadow as the shadow wraps itself around her, pulling her into the darkness and disappearing inside.
Don't forget to drag your dead daughter's body with you.
As
that was part of the deal too, right?
Ghent, he lays the body in the hands, or he's about to, but the shadow to the other side of the Sharon then receives Lystra into its hands, and as it takes Lystra's body into its hands, you see it putting her head where it was previously, holding her together as it too disappears into the shadows.
Her shin is left behind.
The Sharon then says, "You've made the right decision. Peace be with you all, and for the time to be. And know this, the warlords that march upon your gates will no longer have the support of Shar. You are free to do as you choose with them, as they will now be weak." As the Sharans, "Hey Dredgen, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the emote, thank you." As sorry to just interrupt that whole dialogue there. No.
Big emotional moment.
A big emotional moment. Thanks for the bits. Oh, that was terrible. I should have. I should have. Anyway, okay.
Should we let the city fall or sacrifice the Duchess?
Drawing.
I don't know. Chan, what are we thinking?
Drawing it back in. The Sharon.
Chan, for 5 gifted subs, we let the city burn.
The Sharon priest in front of you. The Sharon priest in front of you then says, "As for the rest of you, Shar will not pursue you. She has no need to. I cannot say the same for Lady Shadowheart, and she will be found in time. But thank you for your cooperation. Shar will remember this."
Callista will be left alone.
The Sharon then retreats back into the portal as the shades, the shades actually meld into the grounds of the shadows of the fires around them and almost like get sucked into the black vortex in front of you as they all dissipate, and as the orb in and of itself, hold on, let me go to map layer, hopefully I can select this, disappears.
Oh, refresh page.
I just dismissed it.
Okay. I was like, what the heck is going on? Yeah.
It was
I
when he
didn't
was
realize.
deleting that, it was throwing us an error.
As that happens, you begin to need everybody to roll a perception check for me.
All my stuff closed because I accidentally refreshed. Just
I don't see nothing, man.
Yeah, this isn't for sight. This is for hearing.
I don't hear nothing, man.
No,
I
you
got
don't
the
hear
human
nothing.
ears.
If Shargon is lost and Bulk become god of gain,
Caldez,
friends.
you would just be able to barely pick up on it.
Something.
Bulk, you wouldn't hear it.
Folks too busy thinking about becoming the god of gains and friendship.
He is a god of strength.
But Caldez, on that 11, Aldian, you would be able to pick up on it. You're focused on Ghent right now, almost hyperfixated on what's happened before you. As Caldez, you'd be able to pick up on it. The storms, the rumbling of thunder begins to recede, and Fate, you would also be able to pick up on it. As with that 23, you'd be able to not only pick up on that, but the sounds of pitched battle that were going on outside begin to decrease. As the sounds of thunder also dissipate, light begins to come in through the windows as the clouds of battle and the clouds of the storm brought over the city begin to recede.
The storm is dissipating. It seems this storm is over, but the battle is soon to begin, as Baldur's Gate seems to be being marched on by many different directions.
We fight
You all
first.
higher-ups need to get everything ready to defend the city.
As
We fight first.
each of these people come down here to meet you all. Older, he comes walking down to Ghent, as Ghent's now fallen down to his knees, has his head in his hands. As Older walks up, kneels before Ghent, and says, I don't know what it's like to lose a child, though I don't know the whereabouts of my own son, where Will is. I trust that he could definitely take care of himself, but I know what it's like to lose a loved one. I lost my wife when Will was born. But in such fashion, my condolences go to you, Ghent.
Aldous is going to put his hand on Gavitas' shoulder, and he's going to say, we might be despised for our choices.
You mean your choice?
Again, have either of you stood in the rubble of a city?
Pretty sure my entire grove was like burned down around me and everything. So like maybe not a city technically, but yeah,
Yeah.
it sucks. But like, what is going to happen now? Like, what have you done?
You see,
We don't know the
we-
ramifications of this. We could all be
You-
dead men walking anyway.
You talk like we walked through the city streets today.
I speak
Do
as if
you
we
really
had any other option.
you know what kind of carnage that would be?
At least we would have been trying.
This is trying.
This is allowing
Buying
us
time
to
is
fight
trying.
another
You're
day.
like, you're saying like, oh, we need to try. You didn't ask the children. You didn't ask the parents. You didn't ask the civilians. You were willing to make that choice for them, were you?
Oh, speaking of making choices for people, you know, one member of our group goes into some stupid thing we can't even see, makes a deal with some evil deity, and now we're all stuck with it. Don't talk to me about making choices for people.
Will you listen
Wasn't
up
your
here?
fiance that's in there now, is it, Kvitus?
My fiance was in there!
I'm just walking out.
I'm sorry, you want me to take you down? You want me to take you down and show you what Serena's like? Because I already had this!
There was no other option. All of our loved ones would have been destroyed along with the city, including you. This way, we actually have time to ready ourselves to take out the Avatar. We saved so many lives. Yes, we lost one. But we can save so much more.
Deal not so great, but Duchess Lady did choose to go.
It was by her own choice.
No, it wasn't. None of this was a choice.
Mm-hmm.
We were forced into a rock and a hard place. We were backed into a corner. None of this was a choice. None of you stood up and tried to say that this wasn't right. Everyone was just fine with condemning someone to death. Everyone was just fine with just sending someone off to become probably potentially even a greater threat. If Shar is able to summon shadows and demons and storms that affect magic,
I'm back.
for goodness sake, to this side of the veil, what do you think that she's going to do when she's actually on this side of the veil?
She already
I
was!
definitely, except that now she has a body to do it with. And
She
now
did
can be here.
before! That's what
and
Lestra was!
And we killed her here, and then we were forced into an impossible choice. So we did nothing.
Then we get
could have
stronger.
At least fought to
You're-
try to hold them off.
Then we get
could
stronger.
have held them off for a while, at least, to give them time to think, to try to come up
If-
with a solution.
I don't think you realized the state of the barrier. If you guys could actually
The
understand...
barrier that's down now, anyway.
Yeah, it was...
It was
Yeah.
down after the combat was over.
The barrier that the laser was shooting at, is that the barrier that we're talking about currently?
Yes, we're talking
Yeah.
about the barrier protecting
That was,
all of the leaders. It was
down.
about to be destroyed. That's why I called it
was
hopped
taken
in.
down during combat. Like the laser
Yeah,
shot it and then
I was
destroyed
under the
barrier.
impression the barrier failed, like, either during or before him making this deal with her or whatever.
Different barriers were falling.
Yes. So the barriers essentially were like over the table. The barriers are essentially showing like health bars, basically giving you guys like a
was a
visual. Yeah, not a timer. It was more or less like a, basically like a, how can I put it? I'm trying to think of like a almost not Jenga, but basically knocking down a wall gradually, eventually to the point where that wall is completely gone.
Cards.
Yeah, kind of like a house of
wall-
cards.
The last wall that was still standing was blocking all of the leaders of the gate.
Yep.
All the other walls had fallen. That was the last one. I didn't have time to think. Nobody could come with me.
No one could go with you because you foolishly hopped through the portal. We didn't even have an opportunity to tell you to stop. You just ran headfirst into danger. You, who is... You... Oh, that was so foolish of you!
As you guys are having this verbal spat, you hear the clanking of several suits of armor as several incinerators come running into the chamber. Hi, Marshal! Hi, Marshal! Immediately, Gawain turns. What is it? Report! As he walks over here, begins marching to the other side of the room. Report, lads. Move up. Speak. Aye, Commander. As one of them salutes, he says, enough with the formalities right now. I'll excuse it just this once. What's going on? Commander, we've received a report. When the attack initially started, Sharans started popping up everywhere. Black portals started popping up all over the city. Cultists. Shadows. People were being slaughtered left and right. But suddenly, the storm, it dissipated. The portals are gone. Sir, the military warp points, the portals with the circles that we established around the city to connect us with our forces in Waterdeep and the Lord's Alliance forces in Neverwinter. Sir, both portals were secured. By who? I thought our forces were caught up in the streets. Commander, Gale arrived with several other casters from Candlekeep.
Caldes is going to stare at Aldian.
They secured the portal to Waterdeep to try and bring in Waterdavian forces, but an unknown duo secured the other portal to Neverwinter and then disappeared. A duo? Yes, a tall, heavily armored orcish woman and a small gnomish man, a caster, both robed in white and gold robes.
Ooh, orc.
High Marshal, the forces of Neverwinter are here in the city, as well as some of the mages from Waterdeep. What are your orders? My orders? What about the cultists? What about Urog, his forces? Commander, we spotted Urog's forces. They were moving. It appeared to be at least 2,000 strong, moving towards the city from one direction, 8,000 from another. As soon as the storms began to recede, their forces were moving in full retreat, back towards Eltergard and the hills around the area. Do you have anything else to report? We received word from one of the flagships of the Lord's Alliance fleet. The galleon, Hammer of Justice, sent up several signals. Ovirala's fleet has been decimated. She's in full retreat. And when did that happen? As soon as the storms began receding. Gawain then pauses for a moment. As he says, She wasn't kidding. What are your orders, Commander?
Caldes is going to put his hand on the shoulder of the corporal. I'm forgetting rank.
The High Marshal.
High Marshal. Put his hand on the High Marshal, and he's going to say, there was no other option.
Commander, what are your orders? My orders? First and foremost, what I want all of you to do. Blast. Secure the streets. Order number 1. Yes, Commander. Order number 2. Make sure that the walls are secure. Make sure that the arcane seals on the walls are also secure. Aye, Commander. 3. Make sure, and I mean this with all sincerity, because I want this done from top to bottom. Last standing order. I want every officer interrogated, put under a circle of truth. I want every cleric put under a circle of truth. I want every sergeant put under a circle of truth. I don't...
Under circle of truth.
What?
Both foot under circle of truth.
As the High Marshal then turns to you and he says, Lad, you're standing in here. You delivered the final blow. You don't need nothing.
Okay.
As he then turns to the incinerators in front of him as he says, my last standing order is this. I want you to give an order once all of this else has been done. The Flaming Fist are done hiding behind these walls. As soon as that is all followed up, deploy our forces on the roads. Deploy those that we know are still loyal to the gate, to the roads. And what of those that are disloyal, Commander? I want them executed on the spot. Gather them all together. Burn them with a fireball or two until they're nothing. For the others, I want to send a message. If there are any Sharans who didn't get the message beforehand, my blade will meet your neck. Our blades together. As he reaches back and pulls his great sword, unsheathing it, still with the blood of the previous people that he had slain still charred onto the blade, as he then points it up into the air. We here of the city of Baldur's Gate will stand strong against those who seek to destroy it. It's time to weed out the ne'er-do-wells, the traitors, with permanence, and to secure this region. As a matter of fact, I'll go out with all of you. Jaheira, if you'd stay here, please, with the leadership of the city, you don't command me. As he then pauses for a moment, he takes a step forward and then looks back at her, kind of with like a side eye, and she says, but I will stay here nonetheless to watch over everyone, if that's what you so desire. Not because you ordered me to. Good. I'm glad that we're of mutual understanding. Incinerators, let's go. As he marches forward, he pauses for a moment and he turns to you, Bulk, and says, stay here. As he says, Jotun, as he points to Master Incinerator Flayer Slayer, as he says, stay here. Watch over the leadership of this city. I'm going to go out and lead my men elsewhere.
Caldes is going to be like, Hi, Marshal, and then he's going to salute him, and he's going to say, go well.
Thank you. As for the rest of you, I know that you're frustrated, as am I. We had to come to terms with the face of evil. But if it meant sparing the city, well, I ain't gonna say that. It's a little too heartless for now. I'll think of something better maybe later, but, men, let's go to the streets. So they go moving out in unison as everyone else remains here. Gent.
Quick question.
Yes.
So earlier you went through a lot there. I didn't want to interrupt you. You said that there were like Sharan portals that had opened up, and then like they basically left.
Look, Pim. I
Is
know
that
it's
what you
our
said?
job to help this guy and everything, but I think
There were
this
like,
guy's
there
a
were like
lost
Sharans that,
cause.
and like the shadows that came
He's
up,
obviously
and
made his
then
mind. Why
presumably
don't
when
we
we
just
made
cut
the
our
deal, they
losses
left.
and get out of here?
What the? What the? Oh gosh! Oh, I was wondering what was playing. It was this. My best friends in the chat. He was playing something from Happy. What was it? Happy Friends? I can't remember. Yeah,
Happy friends or smiling friends?
Smiling Friends. My bad. I was just like, Pim. What cut our losses?
That's hilarious.
It's like, wait, somebody, that's a very long soundboard sound. What is the, it's on stream. Yeah, what were you saying?
At the mention of the Sharans appearing and causing casualties and then leaving, presumably after our deal is made, Gvidas is going to spit at the feet of Aldian and walk towards Ghent.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, what? Wait, what just happened?
He just spat at your feet. As this happens, walk over here. Older then says, all of you, please. The Merciful Misfits, I believe. Please, come forth.
Real quick, I'm going to look at Ghent, and I'm going to assume he's probably not looking too good.
Mm-hmm.
And Gvidas is going to outstretch his hand to shake his. I'm sorry, Ghent. I understand what this means.
I.
All right.
This-
So, all right.
You
Real
ever
quick.
need.
I'm because here's I'm gonna say some things real quick, and I apologize for the timing, but like it seems proper for this to go down now. But with what just happened with interactions of our players, and the choices that were pretty much forced upon us and everything. Above the table, life has gotten very complicated and complex for me and Kitty, and we're finding that we have less and less time to be able to play, and play D&D and stuff like that. And so I think that this is a good opportunity for us to exit the table, and I hate that, but this was not a choice or a decision that Aldian or Fate were okay with, and we were kind of just forced into this decision. And then the fact that we all just kind of
Well, you could have fought
one another.
It makes good like narrative sense. So
It makes good narrative sense that we are going to step away from the party, because this does not bode well for how we would probably interact going forward. It's not something that Aldian is comfortable with, and then the fact that also that Gvidas just spit at my feet and everything. I had to hold myself back from punching him. So
You don't hold
Bruh,
back
yeah.
from punching Galdes.
That's what I'm about to say, bruh.
Yeah, well, I mean,
time.
Valdez deserved it, you know.
Candace just unilaterally
You know-
made a decision for not only all of us but the entire city. So maybe a little punch every once in a while makes sense for Caldes. So
Truly,
He just didn't punch me because he knew I would hit harder back. I don't have them tiny little wizard arms.
Bruh.
I mean,
I do want to say, Crimson, I appreciate you inviting us to the table. I appreciate the world that you have built and stuff. I apologize that we will not be able to continue. I wanted to try and stick around for the Coliseum, but it's just time and health and everything has
yeah, I don't think I got to tell you guys last time, but I am gonna have to have another surgery, and I'm gonna be out for quite
Yeah.
a while. I'm so
I'm
sorry.
so sorry.
It's alright.
Great.
I hope it goes well.
You guys
Yeah,
don't
thank
hate me
you.
for Caldes' decisions, though, do you? Like for
Not
real,
you.
for real?
No, not you.
No,
Like,
no.
We're not.
Fate
We're
is
not.
pretty ticked off
We
with
are-
Caldes, but Kitty
We're
is
not-
cool with
We are not. We're not
Nothing
leaving the
against you
table
guys,
because of
it
the
just-
decisions of the players.
weirdly
We're
worked out
just-
narratively
yeah.
too. So this seemed like the
Um,
best opportunity.
We
kind
were
of.
honestly we had
Sorry.
been talking like back and forth about how we were going to broach this subject.
We were trying
like,
so hard to make this work. Like, just
Yeah.
get it. I'm so sorry.
So we had even discussed talking to Crimson about potentially dying in the Coliseum arc, but I just don't think that we can feasibly make it that far.
Hey, DM, can you kill our characters?
Well, this actually works out
I-
better in that way. Like,
I mean,
if things ever do corrupt you guys, you could walk
That's
back
true.
in.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, and that would be fine, if we have an opportunity to come back and Crimson would allow us maybe as like guest characters. Or
Oh, I was about to say
something like
guest
that.
episode.
That's true.
So, I will say this: with the departure of 2 people and only having 3 people in the party, I would love to have at least 5 to 6 people in the party. Unfortunately, if we cannot find anyone else to join the party, I will have to end the campaign right here.
No.
I have some people that I can throw your way.
I can
Okay,
also
then fine.
usually play 2
Wanna-
characters.
I was gonna say we have been trying to like kind of find people because we knew this was coming up.
So we were
I
trying
can,
really hard to work on that.
yeah,
so
I
we'll
can,
see.
I can, I can
Sorry.
shoot some people your way if you want. But like, I don't want you to have to be forced into making a decision to end your campaign
No, no.
because you know, like that's not fair to you.
Yeah,
But
nobody
I just,
likes being
I
forced
don't,
into stuff.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
So, I will say this. Well, I wasn't planning on mentioning it beforehand, but I will mention it now. So the tournament, or the Coliseum, the fight in Coliseum is actually going to be a whole arc. It's basically like going to be similar to a Dragon Ball tournament arc,
Oh,
to
dude,
where
Hunter x Hunter.
where I have been creating. I've almost created 50, or actually no, 45 NPCs to join in the tournament thus far in a 100-person tournament. So, if you
Dang, an
two,
entire expansion pack.
if you two were to come back at some point in time, you could technically compete in the tournament
Ooh.
against. I mean, if the campaign's still running, compete against everybody else.
You could always come back to punch Caldez one last time.
or punch you in the face for spitting on me.
I didn't spit on you.
Or
I spat
come
at your
back
feet.
to
Just wait.
apologies and hugs and being like, I
Just-
understand you guys were just trying to hold them off so that
Like,
time would happen, but like it's fine.
And just, I mean, just to clarify, like I really wanted to keep
No.
going because like I really wanted to continue this relationship with me and Bulk and how we would both be like pushing each other and whatnot, and that would be
Battle
really
brother.
cool and everything.
Yeah.
I don't think that that's going to be feasible for us, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, I do apologize for that. So I'll let you continue on with your story narrative. Kitty and I have to bow out in a few minutes anyway, ironically, because like I was saying earlier, we're going to take Buggy out for dinner for her celebratory graduation dinner. So we're going to go eat some sushi, and it's going to be a good time.
Tell her congratulations.
Congrats to Buggy.
If
We're
for
super
narrative
proud of
wise,
her.
if you want to just write it that like Fate and I like packed our crap in the middle of the night and left from the guild
Maybe
hall.
I had another like Grove dream and had to go felt like I had to go check that out. I don't know. Whatever you want.
I
Or
mean,
maybe
the way-
we're
the
gonna go
way-
pursue
the-
Shar on our own.
That's what I was about to say. The way that it literally, the way that this is
We're
going
looking for
down, it makes
alternatives.
perfect narrative sense. You guys literally just walk out of the room now. It
Which is
just
ironically,
we
like,
never
that's what
we
my
don't hear
character
from you
did.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you guys are right that it does fit perfectly narratively here,
So
even if it feels a little awkward.
I don't feel awkward about it. I just you know, like I said, like I am very sorry that, you know, it has come to this, but like I said, like,
And yeah,
life
I
has
realize
gotten
it's
very complicated.
mostly my fault because of my health and stuff, and I'm super sorry about that. If I had control over it, it would
No,
be
it's
different. Sorry.
understandable. It's like I had to actively cancel 2 other campaigns that I had been leading because of this whole like everything with work and how crazy things have gotten. Like the fact that I've had to get up way earlier than I used to. So it's life comes first.
I will message a couple of my friends and point them in your direction for joining in mine and Kitty's spots. So I really appreciate it, Crimson. I'll DM you later with some more details and whatnot, and who to talk to.
Okay.
If you can't find anyone to replace, I'm pretty sure, like, I could either look for some, and Dez, I know, probably has a lot of people that'd be interested.
And I'm sure if you put the feelers out in C4.
Well, I know one person who might be interested. The guy who just spoke in my chat right now.
Ooh.
I was gonna say hi, Uber.
He's an ass.
Is that Uber?
Yes, that's Uber.
Oh, it's Uber.
Uber has
cool,
availability.
Decaf Sanity is also someone who was very interested in playing D&D. So
Uber shows up as a yellow dragon born named Baldian.
Okay.
Baldur. I will say it's definitely been a pleasure. Now, here's the thing: like, I did have some things narratively written like far ahead into like a much far later arc, but I could still rework and retool it. It's the thing is, like, in comparison to having like a preset module instead of homebrew preset. Hold on. It's a difference between a homebrewed game and a preset module. Preset module, you can't really work as well with it, even though you do have that background and everything. With homebrew, it's flexible.
Yep.
So with that being said, it's like I do have people's like backstories and everything plugged into the campaign, but I've also gotten it to in the mentality to the point where it's like, okay, I have these other. I'm gonna reference All for One, where he's directed all these different points and everything and come up with these different paths and possibilities and whatnot. So this is like, actually think of the Marvel multiverse, where it's just like
thinking Doctor Strange, yeah.
Yeah, like in one universe, you know, Char wins, in another universe, also Dredgen, thank you for the offer, and that would actually be pretty cool. That'd actually be pretty cool. So my best buddy is still watching the stream as well. So he knows some people that might potentially be interested. So send me your references and your people.
Will do.
And thank you, first and foremost, thank you, Icy and Kitty, for joining us. First and foremost, you've been here since the beginning of this campaign.
You're
And I'm again super sorry. Like,
Don't.
you know, I've. It's been a really rough couple months. I got the MRI, found out I'm gonna have to have surgery again, and it's just like, okay, things are insane right now. But yeah, we will definitely kind of try to work some things out, and as soon as things calm down, we'll get in touch again. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for letting us be a part of this.
Absolutely, and
It
I've
was great playing with you guys, and
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have been able to even like hang out with you guys at Reach or really know much about you guys or knew who you were unless except for because of this campaign. Like, I knew Saren, really. That was about it. So
Yeah,
it was
no
nice
worries.
getting to know everybody a bit.
You didn't know me that well. I mean, when you picked me up at the airport at Reach, what you were like, wow, you talk way more than I thought you would.
Yeah, I didn't know you that well apparently, but you did talk more than I thought you would.
yes.
Yeah, Saren is pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, guys, I'm pretty cool.
I still have
the coolest.
I still have the video from ReachCon of I think it was Gabe and Sarah tried to pick up Uber up the stairs. Yeah, Uber.
Dude, that was not. I had to put the kibosh to that. That was not happening. Uber is not a small human. I was like, we're going to break our backs and die.
Yeah. So, all right, we have to bounce. But again,
Good luck.
Thank you so much.
God bless. Hope we get to play
for
again
everything.
together.
Indeed.
Yeah, thank you.
So, and we'll be in touch, and feel free to reach out to me at any time. Kitty's a little bit harder to get hold of, just because she's not on Discord a whole lot. But you know, if you need anything, please do reach out. I love you guys very much, and
It's understandable. Let us know when you get an official date for the surgery. First and foremost.
Yeah, thank you. I've got my first appointment coming up on the 7th, so I will hopefully know by then, and hopefully it'll just be I'm totally, because this is like a specialist, so hopefully he'll be just like, yeah, this is no problem for me, I'll get you good as new. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Is the specialist the surgeon?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
so this is without making it too weird or gross for you guys and trying to wrap it up and be, so we can get going, but this is a endometriosis specialist, so he will be able to kind of, I guess, work with the previous surgery that I had literally less than a year ago. And then kind of he'll be way more kind of knowledgeable about like where to look and what to do. So this theoretically should be the last one of these I need, I hope. So yay.
Yeah, you'll have
Thank
to
you, and I
definitely
appreciate the prayers. Yeah.
let us all know so we can be praying for you when the surgery is going to be going on.
Indubitably.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, all right, you guys have a blessed evening. We will talk to you guys later.
Mhm.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, my friends.
You as well.
Okay.
So,
Me too.
as the Archduke calls everyone forward here, and as Ghent, he kind of makes his way towards the exit of the room, eventually leaving the room out the doors. You're all summoned forth before Older Ravengard and the Archduchess Floric, as these others stand before you. Though it was a very grim decision that brought this freedom that we now see and breathe in on the gate. And I will speak with Ghent later. There will be a funeral held for his daughter. Whether or not she did betray the city, she served us well beforehand. Whether or not she was under the grasp of such darkness. It's a very somber moment, but at the same time, you saved us, each and every one. Duchess, Portia. Immediately you see her, she's been talking with Asterion, as Asterion says, get away from me. As she says, oh, right, sorry. She steps over here. Jaheira. Yes? I would like for you to join us as well. I am not one of the dukes or duchesses. Nonetheless, you have saved this city time and time again. As actually, Incinerator Flare Slayer's going to stay right here. But as he says, here before my fellow witnesses, fellow leaders of the gate, a great sacrifice was made today by one of our own. What it will mean for the future, I'm not certain. I will pray for clarity. But in the days ahead, we will need people to represent this city and protect it from those who would seek to do ill will. Just as Yair and the company of heroes, such as Asterion, joined and band together to save this city, so too will we call on you, you all. I, as Archduke of the Gate, hereby recognize you as heroes of the Gate, heroes of our great city.
Ooh.
To this I say to you, now, there is no need for any kneeling whatsoever, no bowing, as we are the ones that should be doing such. You see Older as he bows down before you, reaching his hand over to the Archduchess Floric as she joins in. Duke Silver Shield off to his right also bows, as does Duchess Portier, as does Duchess Spellthane and Duke Spellthane, and as does Judge Yalnaric. Jaheira is a little hesitant at first, but then she too joins in with the others.
Wait, this guy's the judge? I thought this guy was the guy speaking to us.
I don't know, that's Judge Yalnaric. He's a Dragonborn judge that's been presiding over this court case the entire time.
Okay, who's the main guy then? This guy?
Older Ravengard.
Okay. Okay.
So as he stands straight back up, he says, We have to rebuild once again. Maybe not buildings, but lives. I thank you all for what you have done today. I thank you all for saving our fair city. Now, as heroes of the gate, we are forever in your debt. But know you will be called again to serve the city.
All right, we'll get to fight for.
Whether it be in the future, whether it be later on, you will be called up, nonetheless. And with that, all of you may move up to level 4.
I was just about to ask. Let's go. Also, Bulk and Gavitas, if you guys could, since I've been working with stuff a lot better now, I would like if you guys could post both of your guys' 3D characters you guys have made in one of the chats so that I can steal them and mess around with your guys' characters.
I'll have to. I don't have any of the original images from that model that I use as my token anymore, but I think I can recreate with that what I got.
I mean, whoever put the token on, I think I can save it. Like, I think.
No, but you're talking about like with the actual like model file.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
it.
At least
I
what
don't. I
you-
tried finding it recently. I couldn't find it.
Bruh.
I tried to find it because I wanted to make it so Gvitas was not smiling. I couldn't find it.
I was gonna recreate
Bulk-
your guys' characters.
You know,
I
token.
might have the image somewhere so you can remake it. I think both of us will probably be pretty easy to remake. So yeah, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, I'd have to very heavily remake the bowl because that's from years.
Okay, so now, how do I do the level up thing? Oh wait, never mind, I remember now. We press the hammer.
Yes, it's the hammer at the very top of the very tiny hammer at the top of your sheet.
Oh, we're leveling up on the spot here?
Correct.
We're not doing it in between sessions?
Not in between sessions, so on the spot. So
Oh,
kind of
okay.
like how in Baldur's Gate, how you would level up after getting so much XP.
Are we doing feats right now? Are we doing feats in this campaign? Or is it just stat boost?
Feats or stat, either way.
Oh, we're gonna have to do a lot of reading, fellas.
My question is, did you think it was? You said, would I be able to get a feat just because of having
So,
a guy that was inside of me?
having proven yourself, yes. You would hear the voice as you become stronger. You feel yourself become somewhat stronger.
Can I do an average if I rolled low?
If you rolled a 1, I would say you get a reroll.
Is that I rolled a 2. Dang it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we both rolled straight 2s. Rest in peace.
But
Worse for you.
Mhm.
You're sitting at like 13 now at level 4.
so, in your head, Caldez, as you feel a little bit strong, even though it seems somewhat like a Pyrrhic victory, to a degree. You do feel somewhat stronger from a previous encounter, and you hear the voice in your head say, "Well done, Caldez. Accept my boon."
And then Caldes kind of just solemnly will say, I need to get stronger. I accept.
So, after you are done, let me know when you are done leveling up there, and I will add that.
What is it do I get? Because I was going to look at some feats. That's why, except I'm trying to see here. It doesn't look like... Let's do start. So, start. Yeah, wait. Okay, we got the...
Trying to remember
Oh.
exactly.
Because right now it
Oh,
just
that's not
says...
it.
My hit points are 24, but at the features here, it doesn't even show me anything. It's blank. It just says Wizard, War Magic Wizard, level 4, ability store increase, level 4.
It should be showing you a drop down.
It's showing me It just says right here, yeah, because level 4 is the ability, score, and improvement, not the feat thing.
Might have to try again on desktop. I think I will hop on my desktop real quick to do that. Be right back.
Here, I'll share my screen in the thing real quick if you want. There you go. This is what I'm seeing. This is on features. So I guess I would have to go next, I think, right?
Let me see here. Let me take a look. See. Okay, yeah, click on
Okay,
feet.
Here we go.
There's a drop down.
Oh, I see,
yeah.
I see. Okay, I'm stupid. Sorry about that.
No.
Okay.
I almost thought it was Roll20 for a moment. I was about to say you might need to refresh your feed if that's not popping up. Sometimes that happens.
I already looked at a bunch of feats and I thought I decided on one, but what would I gain from this gentleman? Was it a feat?
So you would actually get let's see. You would get the let me see here. Warlock Magic Initiate, which gives you 2 Warlock cantrips and 1 Warlock first level spell.
Perfect, because that's what I was actually going to go with, because I was going to do a bit of role-playing and go with that because of the guy, but if he gives it to me, that's perfect. Then let me go to my special page here and look at all of the ones here.
For anybody and everybody in chat watching right now, I know that it's not atypical for for people to level up on the spot, but again, this is based off of Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
This is based after
Now
or based on Baldur's Gate 3. So
why am I so dumb, bro? My brain is not working. I mean, it is like
this is based on Baldur's Gate 3, so I've added some differences to regular 5e to the campaign. For those who've been following, you'll have noticed, but again, atypically you'd have to take like a long rest or rest of some kind in order to try to level up, whereas right here, right now, you can level up on the spot. And instead of it being XP, it's milestones. So it's keeping things a little bit smooth and moving, and so you can just do that right on the spot instead of having to go back and like, oh, I've got to do this later. And nothing is forgotten, nothing is lost in transition. So, yeah, that's the reason.
I'm posting it in the general. Where is it? Here we are. Wonder who's that in the ritual caster art.
Wow. Wowee.
Wow. Look, it's her.
It's her. It's Lady Durham.
It's Lady
Hello,
Durham.
Leonie,
She was a
how are
ritual
you?
caster.
Hello. Yeah, because I'm thinking of, I was thinking of Eldritch Invocations also, because I am going to have Eldritch Blast, from the other thing. Eldrick. Because it'd be nice to be able to cast Mage Armor without it actually taking up a spell slot.
Eldrick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can actually, because you can do you have to choose one of these things, or would you have to choose, or you could do any of them? I'm assuming you'd have to choose one of them.
So you have to choose a feat or a stat level up, which that's your choice. Again, you are receiving a feat from technically your patron.
Okay, so you'd probably suggest me do a stat level up, huh?
Possibly. I mean, you're not very charismatic.
Yeah.
I don't know if.
But we can also train it. We can also train stats, right?
Not stats, but you could. Basically the way that I've set it up is that you could basically train your way up to specific feats during downtime.
So it's probably good to go with stat increases too.
So yeah, so instead of just going purely with either a stat increase or a feat, which is tedious because it's like, oh man, I don't want to have to choose either or, during downtime, you could take that time to hone your way towards a specific feat
Let's raise my intelligentsia to 18 then.
Okay,
So-
boost the strengths.
Mm-hmm.
Oop, time for spells, boys. I get another... let's look at spells.
Boy, spells, my favorite.
Oi, spells, mate. We've got to get these spells, mate.
You got a spell license for that.
You got a license for that spell there, mate.
you got a license for that wand of magic missile.
Oh, do you have a license for that license for your magic?
Oh, you didn't get the license. See?
Man, I'm gonna need that license for your license right there, just like I got a license right here for that knife. It's a nice knife.
Alright, 19 strength, let's go. Bada bing. Oh,
I have
training in
booming
the art of
blade.
throwing.
Wait, what is sword burst? I can check them all here. I'm just a dum-dum.
It's the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
Sword burst.
Another question, actually, just kind of related to the Kettenhund, the chain chomp weapon I had being constructed by a smith in the town.
Mm-hmm.
How goes progress on the chain chomp?
Let's see. How long ago was that done? I mean, with the chaos in the city, it was more than likely halted.
Got started pretty early on, so at the very least, if it's not finished now, it should be finished before a couple weeks.
Yeah.
All right, I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
Training throwing and training and grappling. That is a very fun time.
Yes. So you'll have you could either train with you could train potentially with goodness, I'm having a brain fart right now. So once now here's the thing, you haven't joined the guild yet.
I was getting ready to post an image of Greggle Simpson and just who is that?
Good question. For the thunderclap cantrip, it says you create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each character within range, so it says 5 feet. Does that mean in front of you or all around you? It says other than you must succeed in a Constitution saving throw.
It's all around you.
So you are clapping your hands, and in the 5 feet radius of you, because it's does it say 5 foot radius? Like everyone within range 5 feet?
Yeah, within range 5 feet.
Yeah. So that would be everyone within range of you, which is within 5 feet of you.
Okay, not a hodo.
Yeah, because you're clapping your hands and everybody around you gets hurt
Actually,
by it.
no. Sword burst says 5 foot radius. Because I just checked them. Thunderclap actually does not. It just says 5 feet.
Yeah, within 5 feet of you.
But it doesn't say
Sword,
radius.
what was the sword one? Can you read that one to me?
Yeah, it says.
Let's see.
It is sword burst, which it says you create a monetary circle of spectral blades that sweep around you. All the other creatures within 5 feet of you must succeed in a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage. But the thunderclap just says, sorry, it's taking a minute for it to load. It says you create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range of other than you must succeed in a Constitution saving throw or take 100 or 1d6 thunder damage. So it's weird. It doesn't sound like it's all around me though. I'm a little confused.
Alright. While you
Range is
guys
everyone within 5 feet of you.
are leveling up,
Range is with anyone within 5 feet of you, because the other one says a sphere, but this one does not.
while you guys are leveling up, I am going to
I
end.
need to ask the DM, sir.
I'm going to end stream, or bring an end to stream.
Alright.
While you guys are leveling up, I'll be right back.
Okay, well, I was gonna ask him about the,
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been quite the session. You know, at times like these, it make you wonder, oh man, what's gonna happen next? You know, I was a little bit caught off guard myself, I'll admit. But it's not unexpected. Not to be. I'd like to spend this time to thank Kitty and Icy for joining us. They have been, like I mentioned earlier, they have been with us since day one. And joined us on this venture since day one, even through the difficulties. I want to thank you both for venturing with us. And know this, that door is open. So when the Waterdeep Warrior Tournament does come around, we can have some fun again. Just know this, the adventure isn't over. The door isn't closed. Ladies and gentlemen, I will definitely find some way to get the campaign to keep going and continue. I know I used some dire language back there, but know this. We will continue this campaign. I'll try to. Currently, we only have 3 people at the moment. I do know of one person that would be interested. At least, at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for joining us for session 37. It was definitely a little crazy, a little dark, a little interesting. And to be honest, you know, I think I mentioned it before, but I stopped writing campaign notes at session 3. There's quite a bit of this that comes off the cuff. So what happens when working as hard as I do and studying, don't really have a whole bunch of free time? But I have a general idea of what I'm aiming for. What I'm looking for in the main story. As for the characters and their stories, they'll be sewn into the story, but know that the stories could easily be unwound and unpatched from the story in and of itself. As a dungeon master, you have to prepare for that moment, because at the end of the day, it's a game. People will come, people will go. But don't be cold-hearted and forget about the good times, because there were plenty of good times. Oh yes. Getting to meet Garbo, helping out Nocoridale, discovering the conspiracy with Novus Arcanum. There is more to come, the Chronicles from the Crimson Keep. Trust me. There will. As for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try and find somebody to raid. Thank you all for tuning in tonight, and know this. The God who made you and me, the God who made this universe, this wonderful world, He loved you so much that He sent His one and only Son to die for you and me as well. Not just simply to live life free of pain, that's not even the case. To live life apart from sin and to grow closer with him to the point where we would join him in that wonderful celebration, which we'll be celebrating in heaven. Because if you just want heaven without Christ, then I don't know if you even want him and want what he wants. But if you want heaven because he is there, then I would say that he has you in the right place. Repenting, changing of mind, it's referred to, I believe in the Greek, as metanoia. An about face, if you will, like a military dictation and direction. Turning away from one path, going down the path that he is now guiding you on. Because we couldn't have even found the narrow path on our own. We need him. No matter how free our will might be, we need him. Period. So, ladies and gents, take this time. Tonight. Maybe tomorrow. If you're curious about God or the Word, you can check out the YouVersion Bible app. It's free and available. For anybody and everybody. Bible Gateway, that's another place you could go to. Don't just take my word for it, look it up for yourself. It's the wisest words that I've ever could have heard. And believe it or not, I didn't hear it from a pastor. I heard it from Glenn Beck. Anywho, the first raid message is for those who are not subscribed to the channel. The second raid message are for those who are subscribed to the channel. So, if you do try to copy and paste the latter message and are not subscribed, it'll just appear as text. But if you are subscribed, it won't just appear as text. You'll get the emotes and everything. Anywho, hope to see you all again in a couple of weeks for D&D. More D&D as we pick up where we left off here at the end of the Baldur's Gate arc. And this coming week with streams that I am still trying to figure out what to do with it. My work schedule's up in the air. That's why I'm struggling to make a schedule anyways. So with that being said, we're going to find somebody to raid here. We are going to raid out to... Let's see. You know what? It's been a while. Possum Socks. We're going to be reading out to Possum Socks. She's a fellow Christian content creator and a VTuber at that. I believe she was playing Sly Cooper not too long ago. I remember watching those streams. Sly Cooper was a favorite game of mine when I was growing up. Well, I hope that you all have a most wondrous night. Rest well and prepare to adventure on. And also, let Possum Socks know how much she is appreciated.